Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast featuring Miniminter and Randy. I hate every time. I can't start again, can I?
No, unfortunately not. We don't have a guest this week.
No.
We had big old Ellum last week. Very good guest.
It was great fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Energy was fantastic.
Yes, loved it.
Yeah.
Make sure you check that one out and also follow him on
Sounds like being sarcastic.
Twitch. No. We actually did really like it. He was very good at talking.
Yeah, he's a good talker, unlike me. I don't know why I do a podcast, but I've been improving, I think, slowly.
I saw a comment on the last one that was like, if Randolph had to take an exam in talking, he'd get an E.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not really like, that's not even inventive.
No, it's not. It's not.
It could have, I felt like they tried to be funny. It wasn't very funny.
And the funny thing is, I actually am good at like literature and writing.
Are you?
Yeah.
What GCSE you get?
Well, as I said last time, like
English
B.
lit.
I just got B everything.
That's not great.
No, but that was me not even trying.
I guess.
You got to remember, like, it's going to
I bet
sound
you're one of
cocky
those
now.
kids though that goes like, I didn't even try. I got a B.
Well, yeah, but that is me.
But did you try?
No, like literally, like not in the sense of like I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
And like it's not a brag.
Sounds
It's
like a brag.
Yeah, but I thought I was going to fail. I was just making music, but I like to think I'm a decent writer because of my music. But I can't speak. I can write well, but I can't speak well. That's different. There's a difference.
Yeah. Did you do any languages?
German.
Were you good at speaking German?
Yeah.
No, but like, were you actually good at speaking German?
Yeah.
Go on, say something else.
Economer. No, okay. Wait. No, because now I'm on pressure.
Oh, this guy's a choke artist.
No, bro, I've speaking German on the podcast before. I know I have, but now I can't. Now I'm forgetting because you put me under pressure.
No, but I don't mean like, was your memory good? I mean, were you good at speaking?
Like a B? Like a B in my GCSEs?
Well, no, because obviously when you speak quite fast. And
Yeah.
obviously you have an accent as well.
Yeah.
So like, does that translate to when you speak German? Do you speak quite fast?
No. Because that's the thing. Like in English, I know what I'm saying.
Do you?
Well, right.
Sometimes I question that.
So this is what happens with me. I don't think before I speak ever. So like, I just say what I think straight away.
Okay.
So my brain's like goes quick, and I don't stop to think what I'm going to say. Whereas most people,
that
I think,
happens with a lot of people.
but I think most people will take it in and they'll actually like try and speak slow like this and get their point across. I just like shit it out.
Yeah, they kind of think about what they're about to say in their head, and you can see it working.
Yeah. And again, it's not a
You talk
brag.
like Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie just spits whatever is on his mind.
Yeah.
But he's actually very good at talking as well. We need to get him on here.
We actually do for sure. And he'll be down as well.
We won't need to say anything.
Yeah.
We'll just go, Jamie, what do you think of toast? An hour later,
Off it, yeah.
he'll explain why toast doesn't exist.
I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. Like, say Jamie or myself speak fast. I think it's just impatience as well.
Yeah.
I
I
just
don't know,
can't.
maybe it's just your enthusiasm over what you're talking about.
Yeah, I get very.
Because when people are excited, they're like, oh, yeah, then
I filmed a video with Laura the other day, and like I just watched it back. Like, you can't tell what I'm saying, and you can tell what she's saying, and I'm just there like, especially because when we film together, like I give her because she's so quiet, I give her the mic, so she has the mic, and mine's more echoey because I'm further away.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you don't know what I'm saying. you just can't hear it. Like it's not even. You can't even slow down and hear what I say. I'm speaking gibberish, but I try and be a bit better.
I think you've improved a lot.
Yeah.
From the first podcast days.
Yeah.
Where like,
I do try and like articulate as well.
You sounded like you were doing a Scottish accent the whole time.
The problem is as well though, the more I think about what I'm going to say, I'll forget my point. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'll be like,
that a lot.
yeah, I'll be like, right, okay, so wait for them to finish speaking, then go into it, and then I've forgotten.
You'll say like, I can't remember what I was going to say now. You'll actually like stop the conversation to do it.
Yeah,
and
I do interrupt a lot of people. I interrupt you a lot on a podcast, but it's because like I know that if I don't get it in, it ain't gonna ever come out.
That's fair enough.
But again, this podcast is not like I'm not professional.
No, we are not professional.
We're just here to like chat, and I don't think people enjoy that. We had an update today with someone who's going to build
I was literally just about to.
Sorry, yeah.
Great minds. No, carry on.
Yeah, well, I was going to say we spoke to someone who's measuring out the backdrop, and is going to build something for us. So obviously, we did promise you guys we're updating it. We are. It just takes time, especially during COVID.
Oh yeah, it should hopefully be a couple more podcasts, and then the big reveal, because it is going to be a one like.
Forever.
In one podcast, it's just going to change.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a slow transition, really.
No, it won't be. It won't be. There's some good plans for it.
Yeah, it should be good. We've seen like a mock up.
Yeah,
it looks good. So yeah, give us 4 weeks
for completion.
Yeah, it could be before that, but give us 4.
It should be a guarantee of 4.
Yeah,
If not, we'll do something.
No, we won't.
We'll do a Ghost Chili Pepper.
No, yeah.
No,
you said that.
No,
Don't remind them.
Never said that.
He said if he doesn't get a tiger in his video by the end of 2020.
Yeah, no.
2019.
2019, I think. But that was, bro, I was fresh off the diss track, so I was like...
you're gassing yourself.
Yeah, a couple, 20 million views.
I'm getting tiger. I'm Randall.
Well, I thought more like in a music video, not like in a vlog. I thought like I'd do a music video with like a tiger in the back, but that's also not very good for the tiger. I researched. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't think you might go like Dubai and see one of them?
Could have done. That's what I thought.
Like, I'm on top of the world. I'll get invited to Dubai.
At that time, I was doing a lot with JJ, so we were traveling a lot. So I was like, JJ could get a tiger, and I could vlog the tiger.
You just pull your camera up for 1 second.
Yeah,
just a quick. There you go.
Yeah.
Just put it into a reaction video.
Done.
So guys, went to Dubai. There's a tiger. Done.
But then, some people call me upon it on my Reddit, but now I just don't make Reddit videos. So,
people forget instantly.
They do. But now we're just bringing it back up.
Harry's mentioned he said I'll shave my head.
Oh yeah,
19 times.
We were all there in that live stream where it was like, if we get to 100k, I'll shave his head. Got there and just didn't do it.
Yeah. And then literally next stream, if I get a 198 draft, I'll shave my head.
Yeah, Got it. They believe it every time.
Yeah. But then I feel like whenever I do it, everyone holds on to it forever.
Yeah.
You haven't done it. Unsub.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're excited. There's a few like different options we could do in terms of like material, but it all should look the same. Like we've got an idea how we want to do it, and the rest of it's just like getting it made. But that's not, we're not professionals in that.
Yeah. Hopefully next week we'll have another guest as well.
Yeah.
We want to keep the guests coming.
Working on a good guest.
Yes. A couple good guests. We can.
What did he say? I mean,
well, we'll have one soon for sure.
Yeah, I just want to actually double check.
Oh, did he reply?
He did. Yeah.
Oh, we're giving away. It's a guy.
He just put can do.
Oh, okay. So probably not for a year.
But I'll
chase that.
I'll push him.
Okay. I mean, we'll start off with what's good.
Yeah.
Or should we we'll have an update on the betting first?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because it's just us.
Yeah.
The betting bet
group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
we didn't mention it much last week. We did a quick thing, but Ellen was here and he was not in it. So.
Yeah.
Do you want an update?
Yeah, well, first of all, I've not been reading much of the chat at all because for some reason I'll start filming when games are on.
Yeah,
and then like I finish filming and it's like,
say this, bro. Games are on all the time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I get to the games that's like Pachuca Women
in
the Colombian C League, whereas like you guys are like betting on like Arsenal and City.
Yeah,
and I just miss out on those. So I think this morning I was like 300 messages behind.
So the thing is, this is actually a really bad sign. Obviously, we want to never encourage betting.
Yeah.
Definitely not outside your means, and when the fun stops, you stop.
Especially after this experiment, because someone may be over 100 still, but I'm sure pretty much everyone at this point are down.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you the totals in a second.
Okay.
But, I mean, the way I'm going to do this basically is if I will have money left on the final day because I'm not going to bet it all.
Yeah.
The next week or so, I'll probably just put all that money on something, try and get it up to $1,000, and if I get $1,000, withdraw it.
Yeah.
If I lose it, I've we've all had £100 for a whole month of entertainment.
Yeah.
It's definitely been worth it.
Yeah, and we're not doing it to make money, and we'll tell you firsthand the bookies will win.
Oh, 100%.
Like, they've been like screwing us over.
They've taken so much money from all.
So like, don't gamble. It is bad.
Yeah.
But again, if you're gonna set something like this with a group of friends, small amount, then go for it.
Yeah. I mean, you could do this do it.
£10.
Do a £10 thing. I'm not encouraging you to.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh no, we want to, just do it. Yeah, £10. And
set a minimum bet like 20p.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing.
I think our minimum bet is quite high.
£2.
I think it should have been £1.
Maybe, but I mean, it changes anyway. I don't see anyone doing £2 bets now unless they're ridiculous bets.
You say that. I'm on 12 quid, mate.
No, but I don't see anyone doing a £2 bet on, for example, Man City to beat Sheffield United. No one does that because they're like, at this point, 20p extra in the tournament doesn't mean anything. True. So let me explain this. So right now, in the poo pit, what we call it?
Yeah,
the poo pit. You have Harry.
Well, hold on. I think first of all, let's just say what the forfeit is.
Oh yeah, so
because we didn't know that Freezy and Chip already spoiled it.
Well, we have known for a while.
Yeah.
Like we said in the first time we ever mentioned this, we said, "Oh, there's a forfeit, but we don't want to tell you because we'll leave it suspense." They said it. We never said no one said it.
No, yeah. It's not their fault. No. Like, it's not a problem that they said it.
No, we actually said in the chat like, "Oh yeah, everyone can talk about it."
Yeah.
So we just thought, "Oh, we'll try and we'll save it," but we're going to tell you what the forfeit is.
Yeah.
Go on.
So the forfeit is whoever loses has to do a video. We said on their second channel, but for certain people that can mean different things.
It's second channels. Yeah, it's like yours will be your main channel.
I would rather post it on my main than my Pokemon channel.
It's the one it would fit more on.
Yeah.
Like my main, because it's going to be a short video.
Yeah.
Like my main channel would be so weird.
Yeah, for sure.
My second channel makes sense.
Yeah.
Harry's main channel, you can't do that.
No. So the forfeit is an apology video that is written by the rest of the guys. So if I lose, the rest of the guys in the group are all together going to write a script that I have to then go and say on my channel. And of course, it won't be like crazy stuff. That's
it'll be
incriminate
us.
Yeah. But it'll be like as like cringe and as like
if it was you, for example, I would make Randy rap an apology that's really bad.
Yeah.
Like I would give you a really bad beat,
and I have to
you have to literally make that rap fit, and it'll be embarrassing lyrics.
Yeah. So it's definitely something embarrassing, but not something career ending, because that's just bad friends if that's the case.
Yeah.
But yes, it wants to be like a bit damaging for fun, right?
Yeah.
So that was the forfeit, and then the revenue from that video goes to the winner. So it's like if you come third, nothing. If you come third, you don't win, you just don't lose.
Yeah.
And so like you just don't want to lose. You want to win maybe, but you just don't want to lose. And the reason we didn't want to say it, or the reason I didn't want to say it, is because if everyone knows it's a fake apology video, it won't hurt as much because everyone knows. That's why you started saying it needs to be embarrassing anyway.
Yeah.
Right. As in like it can't just be like an apology video that seems legit.
It can't just be me going like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Say you win.
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm really sorry that I wasted your guys' time. Randolph is the best."
Yeah.
I won't be betting again with these guys. They're too good. That's kind of boring.
Especially if you guys know, because like I was saying to Simon, if you all know, then to be honest, like I would like to lose, because then
everyone will go to your channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a banging apology video. You know, might tip me over 1 million subs.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, I'll lose the money, but that's just ad revenue that I would make anyway.
Yeah, because if we're all writing it, realistically, we're all probably going to end up promoting it, being like,
exactly, look at this.
Weirdo. Yeah. So you're getting a lot of traction from it.
Yeah,
but so
I still don't want to lose.
The winner gets the revenue from the loser's video. Yeah. So we're all kind of hoping Harry loses because he is
well, that's why originally, like, we were asking JJ if he wanted to join, but it wouldn't have been fun if he did, in the sense that he would have lost straight away.
Yeah, he would have
like,
gone
day one.
He's gone £100 on Arsenal. Sat there.
Lost. So, but then at that point, no, his second channel, make
Yeah.
And I know, obviously, it's public now that he doesn't make the revenue on his channel. So,
do we get to choose the title and thumbnail?
Probably.
I think we should.
Yeah, I think we
because that also adds to the winners. Like, you just whack a little girlfriend in the title.
Yeah. Imagine like KSI on his second channel.
Why I don't deserve my girlfriend.
Yeah,
it's about him losing the bet.
Bro,
that's it.
Yeah. 5 million views, ad revenue from that. And the worst part is, again, we said before, privately, if he doesn't get the money from his video, not only is he paying out to us, he's also not.
He's also having to pay
twice
from himself.
Yeah. Whereas whatever I pay out, like I'll have made it anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just nothing.
That is mad.
But anyway, so now the totals.
Okay, so we have the poopet.
Yeah.
Which is like the very bottom.
Yeah.
Harry and Reeve are on £2.
Mm-hmm.
The minimum bet is £2. So they can literally make one more bet.
So Reeve has now deleted the app.
Yeah, so they've both mentioned potentially putting a bet on the penultimate day.
Yeah.
To try and double it. So, try and look for a surefire bet.
Mm-hmm.
Try and just, win those, get to £4.
And then
put two like accumulators to just try and get, 15 to 1 odds, win one of them, and they're good.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue with this is, if they don't win the first one, whoever loses it first is the loser. The other one can just cash out and they have money.
True.
And then they're good.
So are we going to have to be very active on the cash out?
Yeah, on the penultimate day we will.
You know what? We should actually try and bet on the same game, not game, but the same kickoff.
Nah, because you got to let them have their freedom still.
Yeah, but we should be sick of being a Discord call at the time.
Yeah,
even if you should go in the whole day, you know what I'm saying? Like just like a few hours, just everyone.
Yeah, true. There. But that's like the poo pit. Then just above that, you have Theo Baker on £10
with bets on.
No, he has £10, no bets on. So he's very quiet until the final day or two. Then you have you on £12.
£12. But for context, I was on £18 just a few days ago, and I haven't been active. So I've just been chucking £2 away each time. Oh. I was winning a bet. When Chelsea were losing, I put £2 to win the game. Would have got
Southampton. That game.
Yes, Chelsea Southampton. Southampton went up, right?
Yeah.
And it was 1-1. So I bet on Chelsea, £2, and then they scored, Mason Mount, and the cash out went to £3 straight away. I should have took that straight away.
Yeah.
Because then it was 1-1 and final score, and I got nothing.
Yeah.
So I mistakes were made. But Yeah, like I've been struggling because like the reason I've not been reading the chat, not been active because like, I don't want to get, if I'm reading the chat, I'm more likely to go and place a bet.
But the second someone mentions a bet to me, I put a bet on.
Yeah,
instantly. I feel like I'm more active in this chat than anyone.
Yeah.
I'm literally there like every day, just like, hey guys, just put these bets on, and then later on, someone will be like, oh yeah, I've just put this bet on. I'm like, oh. No one else has been betting today.
It's because you've been doing pretty well. But anyway, do you want to go up the chart?
Yeah, so that's 4. Yeah. There's 9 people in this group, right?
Yeah.
So that's 4. Then you get to Freezy. Wait.
He just said he was on £18, I think.
Is that 9 or is that 8?
I think you've always said 9, but
I feel like I'm missing someone.
I'm sure if we checked.
Let me actually check. Because who am I missing?
Oh.
Got them. Wait, 9.
You got 9? Including yourself?
Okay, so it's Harry and Reeve, £2.
Yeah.
Theo, £10.
Yeah.
Randolph, £12. Now, Freezy, I don't know I don't know what he's on.
Just said. Yeah, it's like latest message just said. Yeah, I think recently.
Oh, Freezy's on £18. So
With
he's just
on.
above you, but he has £3 bets on.
Yeah.
So I think he was on 20 something. So I think he's got.
I imagine he's gone 3 £2 bets.
Probably.
Yeah.
So Freezy's only just above you. And if he loses these 3 bets, like he's right there with you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then from £18, you have a big jump.
Let me guess who it is. I don't know, actually.
Chris MD.
I was going to say that.
So Chris MD went down to 50, but he put on like 2 big bets, won them both, and he got back up to 75, I believe.
Yeah.
So he's on 75. I'm technically lower than that now because I have 6 bets on or something.
What value are those bets?
74 I'm on.
Right. Okay.
My bets are... Wait. I'm on £74, but I have £13 of bets on.
Okay.
So like I'm on 87.
Yeah.
So I'm actually like, if any of these come in, I'm good. But then that, like you have me and him on 75 and 74. That's so middle ground now that I'm like, I have money to play with and there's no point coming third, fourth.
Yeah.
As long as I don't go down to 20.
Because that's you start tilting then.
20 is where I'm at one accumulator.
Yeah.
They actually could come back.
Yeah.
So as long as I don't get to that, I'm fine. But I need to catch up with the others who, let me tell you, Ethan just won. So he's on 111 or 115. Oof. Yeah, he won some good bets, like big bets.
Yeah.
So he's above 100. Now Chip is winning.
Yeah.
And on our podcast,
last time,
Randolph has said, like, I'm going to... Yeah, it was with Ellum. You were like, I'm going to be fuming if he wins.
Yeah. However, though, like his bet, it is very fair play. Like that was a banging bet to win.
Yeah, the reason we'd be annoyed is because he'd placed like 10 bets.
Yeah.
So we were going to be annoyed.
But to be fair, in terms of the rules, the minimum was 10.
Yeah.
So I can't be too mad.
No, but I think the annoyance is more like, okay, if you just now put on a couple £10 bets that are boring, win it. It's kind of dead.
But I think for Chip as well, it's the fact that he's not really been like popping in the chat much. Like, admittedly, I haven't recently. Yeah. But it's like if he'd be in there like actually like, you know, making fun of people and doing stuff, it'd be all right.
But he actually went down to £35. So he had been betting quite a bit. Yeah.
Oh, fair play.
Because every bet he did was £5 or £10.
Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. I've not been in the chat.
So he put £5 on Bruno Fernandes to score.
Every week.
He put £5 on Bruno Fernandes to score, 125. He put £2.
£2
on Rashford to score first, and United to win 3-1.
Yeah,
and it came in at 51-1.
So he won like
£102.
Yeah, that's the biggest bet in the entire chat.
£160.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, at first last week I was like, oh, if he wins, it's gonna be annoying. But to be fair, that is a banging bet.
Yeah,
and if you win that bet, you got a right to win the game.
Yeah,
win the
that's
league.
One where we're not angry about. If he had just chucked 5-10s and not been involved, fair enough.
And if he didn't go to 35, if he was at 100 the whole time and done like 10 £2 bets and won it on like 101, I'd have been like, come on, but he's put his teeth in the game.
He's definitely done.
And that bet there, like, it's just fair play.
So he's winning. He threw away 20 quid on the PSG Monaco game as well. So now it's kind of like he's on 140, Ethan 110, maybe a little bit higher. I can't actually remember. It might
Still a week to go though, so
it might be 115. Something.
Everything can change.
Yeah, but me and Chris are just floating.
Yeah.
The bottom is close, but I feel like no one's going to bet. Like Freeze's got 3 bets on now, but if he loses them, I don't think you'll see him bet. And then you'll have 18, 12, 10, 2, 2.
Yeah, I've been so tempted to just chuck 12 on. but I can't lose.
Just all of it?
Yeah.
No, never.
I have to keep 2.
You
at
have to
least.
keep 2 for the final day.
I might keep 4 at least.
Smarter.
Because then if I do,
if they tell you their bet, just put 4 on it.
Yeah.
Or £3 on it and keep £1.
Yeah.
And then you win more than them and can't go out.
Yeah.
It's smart.
Yeah.
But they won't tell you their bet.
No.
So that's how it's looking at the moment. Obviously, it looks like Chip's winning, but Chip is also very irrational. He'll probably chuck 20 quid on something.
Yeah, and especially now he's got a bit of room to play with. He might start,
Yeah. But at the same time, I messaged him and I said, Chip, if I don't win, I want you to win.
That's it, yeah.
So, because he got the best bet.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping he'll be a bit more reserved.
I could see him now as well. He's the type of guy to put 20 quid on Rashford to score first and Man United to end 3-1 and win like £500 or £1,000.
Yeah. Or he'll just go like 20 quid to Man United to win and they'll win.
Yeah.
And that's just another 20 quid, like done.
Yeah.
So that's where it's at the moment. Obviously, by the time we do the next episode will be the final day.
Oh God.
Well, depending when we do it.
Monday or Tuesday. 28th.
No. The next episode we record will be the 1st of March. We will know the winner and the loser and the final table.
So we got to try. Yeah, if everyone's around on Sunday, I might try and see if we can go on Discord or something for a few games.
We should try and get someone that's in it on the podcast.
That we should actually, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at now.
Yeah, damn.
So that's the betting.
Imagine I just miss it. Imagine I just like stop reading the chat and then like Monday I wake up with like 1,000 messages like, oh crap, I've lost.
Okay, so yeah, we have our What's Good section next.
Yeah.
That's the betting. Sorry to talk about it for so long, but honestly, it's all I do at the moment.
I'm sure people are interested as well, really. Like,
it's literally all I do.
What else are we doing? What else, as in like us and the audience doing? We're doing nothing.
True. Well, we have our What's Good section.
Mm-hmm.
This time, I couldn't really find the most liked one. So
our comment section was weird last time, by the way. So for those wondering, we don't delete any like timestamps. So for those out there who
I don't delete any comments.
Yeah, no, me neither. I don't look apart from.
I look at them when I look for the What's Good comments.
Yeah, and I look at them to make sure the audio's not messed up.
Well, this one only has 148 likes.
Yeah.
So I think, considering I saw other comments with way more likes, I think that this isn't the top liked one, but it's the top one I could find.
Yeah.
So
because someone out there keeps doing timestamps.
Yeah.
And you thought we were deleting them, and then we don't. So like,
No,
you feel
we're
free
not
to keep doing timestamps. You can do it as much as you want.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, it actually helps us.
Everyone
it means we don't have to do it.
Yeah. So today's one might not be top, but it's the top one I saw. Space Fluff.
Oh, back again.
Yeah, it is them, right?
Maybe is he like chatting to Nick to like delete all the messages so he gets top?
Yeah, maybe.
Space Fluff, we're on to you, bro.
Delete all the others. Delete all the others.
Yeah. It's sus. Yeah. We got an infiltrator.
Okay, well, Space Fluff with 148 likes.
Okay.
The first one, weirdly, Jacob Silver, who is the timestamp guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Oh, right. So yeah, we just spoke about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like on. Thank you, Jacob Silver.
Yeah, honestly, it is actually sick to see.
Yeah.
Like, you do it in detail as well. Like, I've seen people go, they'll split an hour and a half podcast into 4 sections.
Yeah.
Jacob Silver splits it into like 7-second segments.
Well, I was saying, depending on how quick he is, we should give it to Nick, and Nick can go and use that as clips.
Yeah.
Nick really can save time.
Us, yeah, Jacob, if you want to message it to Nick, like ASAP, feel free.
Go for it.
Yeah, definitely light on for both of us.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it, Jacob. Thank you.
Big up.
Second one, Cauliflower Cheese.
Oh, banging. Yeah, banging. On. Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
I actually used to be scared of cauliflower cheese,
Why?
Because I always thought cauliflower was it looks like a scary broccoli.
Yeah.
Like broccoli, I like broccoli. I didn't when I was a kid, but then as I got older, I liked broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
But then I always thought cauliflower just looks like broccoli, but gross.
Yeah, I agree.
So I thought, are you all right, bro?
No, my video went live and I was really nervous. I didn't even check it before it went up.
So I always thought that cauliflower was just like gross broccoli.
Yeah.
So I never wanted to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, you can't just mask it with cheese. That's like Brussels sprouts with cheese.
Yeah.
It's grim. And then I tried it one time when I was veggie.
Decent.
It's banging.
Don't get me wrong, I would much prefer like macaroni cheese type thing.
Oh, yeah.
But like,
it just seems, mac and cheese just seems really unhealthy.
It is. It
makes you feel so good.
Makes you feel so full afterwards. It's so good.
Oh,
but yeah, it's a cauliflower cheese. It's just like, yeah. To be fair, I feel like you could put anything under that style of cheese and it would bang. Like you could put bricks under it and it still like tastes nice.
Probably.
Like, if you could crunch the bricks.
Yeah.
Like
as
not
long
like
as it doesn't break your teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, it still might taste nice.
Might
just
taste
hurts
nice.
teeth. Even if they break your teeth, it might taste nice.
Yeah, true.
It's just cheese.
Does this sound weird? Like, when you like
don't eat dirt.
No, not dirt. I'm not saying that. If like you get like a a bust lip and it bleeds a bit,
Yeah.
and you like lick it a bit. I'm not saying it tastes nice, but it's
You're a
interesting.
vampire.
No, but
You want to drink blood?
But you're drawn to it, right? Like,
you want blood and cheese. That's actually what you're thinking, isn't it?
No. I'm just saying, like, if you eat brick and it does make you bleed a bit, like,
I don't think it ever tastes nice. I just think it doesn't taste bad.
But like, you can't stop licking it. But you can't stop licking it, can you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if your tooth bleeds, you put your tongue there.
That's more of an annoyance for me. I'm not doing it.
You do it though.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it because I'm like, oh, I need a second.
No,
taste.
True. I'm not there like, oh, I hit the spot. No. But your tongue is drawn to it.
Yeah, but I don't think I think that's a natural like healing thing.
Yeah, just make sure it's not.
Yeah, like for example, if you start bleeding on your finger, like or your hand or whatever,
you took it.
You'll wipe it.
Yeah.
You won't let it kind of like bleed up.
Yeah,
always wipe
we've
it
got a
till
lot of
it's
natural instincts, haven't we?
National
like our
instincts.
ancestors.
We are England.
Yeah. But I find it mental how, like, what our ancestors were doing like 10,000 years ago is what we do, leads to us now, like waking up in the middle of the night because like we can smell gas.
Yeah,
maybe that was a bit like too specific.
That was weird,
but you know what I mean? Like,
has Laura been farting again?
Laura, stop. It's crazy.
You know what I found I saw a TikTok the other day that, when you see something that you do, you've never realized how weird it is. So if you got an itchy hand, right? Like if you got itchy palm, everyone, let me know if you do this because I feel like everyone I've met does it. You'd itch it like this, and then you'd use your teeth.
No.
Everyone I know does it. Like this doesn't satisfy the itch, so then you start.
When I was a kid, I used to do it on I used to do that. Not my palm, but I would do it on my arm.
Everyone I know does the same thing where it's really itchy, so you do this because you're like, this isn't fixing it.
True.
How do I fix it? For some reason, my teeth will.
Yeah. Not anymore. I used to do it as a kid, but not anymore.
Oh no.
I've grown out of trend actually.
I still do.
That's all right. Each to their own. It's definitely not weird.
I'm gonna make a TikTok.
Do it. Yep. Do it.
I saw it on TikTok. I'm gonna steal it. All right. Number 3.
Yeah.
Stan accounts. Space Fluff trying to stitch us up here. I appreciate it. I just think I've seen I don't want to generalize them, but I've seen too many bad ones.
Negative. Yeah. So obviously in essence, like a Stan account is there essentially to support you.
Yeah.
And which is nice, share your updates, share your YouTube stuff. And at the start they are quite like innocent. I just think when like someone obsesses that much, you go beyond helping them.
Yeah.
And it becomes like a cult mentality, right? And that we've not asked for.
They all sometimes like I do appreciate them.
Yeah.
We all do, but there's some that try to fight battles that you don't want to fight.
Like we don't like
Randolph calls me a prick in one. Some of mine, for example, might go start slating him, and it's like
when you've not got you might not have a problem with it, and if you do, we'll sort it privately anyway. So it's like you're bringing it up publicly now. We'll see it as well, and that might actually create more. Because I might have, for example, here's how it goes, right? So say you got 2 Stan accounts, you got Miniminter and then Randy, right? Someone may send me a message or mention me saying, "Oh, what you did to Simon's ridiculous," right?
Yeah.
Or blah 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 blah. So then I might think, "Oh, have you said something on a stream or something? Oh, have you like said something on a video that you're mad at me that I've not seen?" Then I'll get like, "Oh, maybe self-conscious about it or anxious about it." Where like he hasn't, then you're just making it up or taking it out of context.
Yeah, I guess the whole thing is don't assume or don't fight anyone's battles you assume they have.
Yeah.
Basically. That's like how I would take it because even battles, don't fight them. If I do actually end up, hating Randy, you still shouldn't go over there and be
not
like,
your right to do that.
Yeah, it's not your right. It's like me and him have the issue. Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Why are you getting involved in it?
And then it's just like hive mind mentality as well, where it's like, oh, so then there's like 20 Randy stands and then 20 Miniminter fans. Like they're gonna argue who's better.
Yeah.
Or like who they like more.
Why is it a competition?
Yeah, I feel like stands on, especially on Twitter as well. Like you got like K-pop versus like. Yeah, I don't know this one.
And we're not saying they're all like that.
No, we're not. But like, I don't want
to say I don't appreciate Stan accounts because it is like there are a lot of nice ones.
Yeah, but the negative ones will always ruin the good ones anyway. Because like you know what I'm saying. Like I'll see someone on Twitter say something horrible or it's a Stan account, and I'll just start muting any like Stan account I see as a result. Even though one of the ones I could potentially mute could be awesome. It could be helping out. Like if you're sharing the content, enjoying the content, blah blah blah. I think definitely.
I remember everything is on you. Everything is firstly on YouTube, only believe what you see on YouTube, and also only, well, not don't believe everything you see on YouTube. But if I say something about me, that's when you can believe it, if you know what I mean. Like if Randolph says, oh, yesterday Simon kicked a baby, people might take that serious. Don't believe that. Obviously,
no, right? yeah.
The whole Stan thing comes from the Eminem thing. So it's kind of weird anyway.
He's coined the whole thing. But it's crazy how like say the instance where like Talia, like Harry called Talia like a silly bitch. Yeah, like no one in our group will bat an eye at all on that comment. Like no one's bothered. No one's bothered at all. And it was like I don't think anyone even thought we could be bothered. Yeah. It was not even a thing in our head. And even when we saw the clips going around, we still think, that's banter. But then you go into the comments and you see people actually mad. Like, Harry needs to not do. He needs to apologize. And it's like, well, to who? Because Talia's not bothered. In fact, it's a good thing for Talia. Yeah, like, views are banging.
Well, there was one clip a while ago, the silly bitch one. Yeah, but time ago, there's one where Harry's doing a FIFA pack opening and he quick sells someone who's like 60k coins or 100k coins, and he's slumped in his chair, and Talia's song's playing.
I've seen this. Yeah,
and he just goes, "Oh, shut up, Talia."
Yeah,
and turns their music off, and people are like, "That was just rude." And I'm like, do you really think Talia cares about that? Like,
I mean, Harry's he's making a YouTube video. He's entertaining. He's streaming. It's like,
I mean, fair enough. Like, support people. We appreciate that side massively.
Yeah, and I do see how people. You've got a right. If you think what Harry's done is wrong, then you've got a right to think that. But don't do it on behalf of Talia. Yeah, that's the problem. Don't do it on behalf of. I mean, don't do it anyway. Like, just. It is what it is, really. And like, and if it's going to be down to someone to sort it, it will be Talia in that situation.
Yeah, but Talia clearly has a direct contact with Harry.
We're all friends.
It's not like it's someone the other side of the world that she's never spoken to, having a go at her that she can't privately message and say like, "Oh, do you ever?"
Yeah.
If she wanted to, she could.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if I called you like a silly bitch. Everyone just laughs. Yeah. So just because it's Talia, don't think that she's like not strong enough to be able to fight it for herself.
I wanted to have this conversation at some point, right? Do you think that once you get a stigma about you, do you think it's possible to get rid of that?
Over time. It takes a long time.
Do you think you have to do something drastic, or it has to be a very long time?
Very long time.
Because like, for example, I think different people in our group, say, for example, in everywhere, but if you said certain things, it would be taken differently.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if I said word for word something that like Josh said, people might take Josh's one.
Yeah.
As I don't know, you know what I mean?
So so say if I've got like 10k subs, right? Yeah. And I find like a really good thing that's working with my channel. And I say to the guys, "Oh guys, check this out, it's doing really well." People would not listen to me as much as if I had like 2 million subs.
No, I don't mean like that.
Okay.
I mean more personality based ones. Like say we'll use me and Josh, say.
Yeah.
Josh is always known in our group as the very like the sensible one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Josh says something, you're normally like, okay,
and that doesn't mean boring, by the way.
No. Like,
I hate that. Like, people do think that's like
his point normally seems more research.
Yeah.
So if he said word for word something that I had said, we'll just use me for example.
Yeah.
Or JJ had said, for example, because he normally is the one that says something outrageous.
Yeah.
If they said the same thing, you would take them differently.
Yeah, you would.
And is there a way, do you think, to get out of that?
Yeah.
You think there is?
I think there is. I think you just have to like stick to it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you just have to kind of...
Yeah. But like, okay, like if you said something in the chat.
Yeah.
And Harry said, "Shut up." And Toby said, "Shut up."
Yeah.
You'd take them differently.
Yeah.
Because Harry's you'd immediately think is...
banter.
Just banter. Toby's you'd probably think serious because that's out of character.
Yeah, I'll DM him like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you get out of that? Which is kind of annoying because it's like you can never, it means you can't speak in certain ways.
Yeah, I do get that. I think you just got to like over time do it and like make sure you're consistent with it. So like say Josh, like, Josh might be, he might, make that point consistently.
Yeah.
Not the same point, but he might say something like that consistently. Whereas say like, say if Harry says shut up, I'll know he'll be joking.
Yeah.
Because that's his character.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Say Toby, say for me to, this is the only example as well. I'm not saying Toby is like
we're not
strict or whatever. But like say if Toby said that to me, all it would take for him, I think, is to joke more. Do you know what I mean? In chat.
But would you even class them as jokes, or would you just immediately think, like he said, shut up, you'd message him like, "Are you all right?"
That's what I'm saying. Maybe the first time, then if you did it again, I probably wouldn't. Then again and again, I think like it's just that it's not on brand because it's the wrong way of thinking it, but it's like, that's his personality. You know, I know Harry like that. You know, I know he's going to be joking. I don't know necessarily Toby. I mean, again, like Toby does joke. I'm not saying he doesn't, but in that scenario there,
yeah. No, I found it interesting.
Well, for example, for me on YouTube, right? So like you know who I am, and you knew who I was before I started doing like doing bigger on YouTube, right? Know me for ages. Whereas like when I was doing the diss track stuff, like my character on YouTube was totally different to what you know me as, and what I am. So I think it's taken me like publicly a long time for people to like understand who I am. Because even I was looking back, right, one of the videos, I don't know how it popped up. Yeah, and I was speaking like really weird. I was like, oh man, this shit's like stupid, man. And I was like, why am I speaking like that? You know, but it's because I was like doing a diss track. I was like replying to Deji, and I was like speaking in a certain way.
So you, for example, like now, I think if I started like winding you up on the podcast, and you were like, shut up, man, shut up, shut up, man, shut up, all of that, everyone would be like, oh, Randy's jokes. Yeah, like that was funny. But I think if you had done that a couple of years ago, everyone would have been like,
oh, he's annoying, man.
Like, I don't get it. Like, like, why is he so angry all the time?
I think people now know like more, and again, it just takes time, right? Like if they don't know who I am, and I'm saying all this negative stuff about someone else on a track or like also in a reaction video, like if I'm reacting to like Deji's diss track, I'm going to be negative against it, right? And I'm going to be like acting a certain way to try and be cool, Whereas like now it's like people have seen me a lot more on like Twitch or like my Pokemon stuff and see me very, very calm. And they're like, oh, okay, like, he's not like that. And even now, I was putting on an act, really. And I wish I didn't, but that was like, what I was doing at the time. It's what I thought was right. Yeah. So over time, people learn that's different.
I mean, YouTube isn't always like, I mean, you should be you.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be you, for example. Like, you can put on a character.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you are trying to entertain. I mean, obviously, like, the diss tracks have anyway changed. Like, it went from like, you know, at the start, even when Deji done his first like reaction back to me, that start of the diss track, it was all like just YouTube like playing around.
Yeah.
And it just got worse.
It just got,
and at that point, like, we did, you know, unfortunately, it went over to JJ, but like, we did stop with our...
It got horrible, yeah.
Yeah, we did stop our one kind of thing. But yeah, that went into a different beast. That's why it's got like such a sour taste. But at the start, it was very like kind of playing around.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Like, you know, if you're doing like a Reddit video or if you're doing like a trying to laugh, you are gonna, you know, try not to laugh, but you know, you're gonna make it entertaining. Otherwise, what's the point? We are entertaining people. So if I did a Reddit video and it was just like, oh, that's funny. Yeah. That's how I would read Reddit, right? If I'm reading Reddit on my own, I'd be like,
yeah.
I wouldn't be like, you know, that was cringe, sorry, but you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, imagine like you're at home, you're in your bedroom, right? This is when you're younger. Your mum's downstairs, and you're just hysterically laughing. Man, that's so jokes. That's totally me. And your mum's like, who are you talking to? Like, we have to, you know, we have to perform, right?
I get you. You
know.
All right. Well, back to the what's good.
Yeah.
This is one I think we've done quite a lot. But online dating. I feel like we've done that before. We've done like Tinder.
When you say that's something we've done a lot.
No. We haven't done online
I've
dating.
I've never been on Tinder.
No, I've never done.
Although I want to do that video soon. It's very late. It's a very late trend. But you know me and Laura doing Tinder for each other.
Yeah.
Very late.
It's funny to do, to be fair.
I remember JJ 2 years ago was saying to me, why have you not done that video yet?
It's an easy video.
It's just me.
It's funny as well.
Yeah.
Like,
but I think that I am banned because JJ used my number and got banned on it.
Yeah, just get another number.
True, but it's a bit much for a video.
You can find someone's number. Just find someone in a relationship. Go, do you mind if I just sign you up to Tinder?
then we'll get banned. Because I think
they shouldn't use Tinder. They're in a relationship.
True. And then they might do a YouTube video in 2 years' time. Find
one of your mates who's in a relationship that doesn't do YouTube.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Ask your mum or dad.
No, imagine, right? I'm not gonna say my mum and dad will do this. Imagine you text your dad, right? And you're like, oh, dad, can I get a number for Tinder? And he starts getting like updates on Tinder. He's like, you know what, I'll check this out. And then end up, you're responsible for breaking up your parents' relationship. And your dad's now got like a 30-year-old girlfriend.
What? It'll be even worse.
What?
Oh, can I use your number? And they're like, no, sorry. And you're like, oh, how come? And they're like, oh, I can't explain. Try using it and it says already in use.
Or yeah, or even worse, you say to them, oh, dad, can I just use your number for like I'm trying to sign up for something, like I don't want to know it's me. And you don't tell them what it is.
Oh my god.
You don't say it's for Tinder and you get it, try to sign up and it's like taken.
Oh my god.
Oh
yeah, if you don't tell your dad what it is,
he'll do it.
No, but if you don't tell your dad what it is and then he starts getting updates to Tinder, he's gonna think you're cheating on Laura.
But unless he already is getting updates because he is on it. You know what I mean?
Mr. Randolph, what are you doing?
Mr. Randolph. Oh my, by the way, right? Right, so my dad follows me on Twitch, right? And he just types in the comments sometimes.
Yeah.
Under an alias. Not everyone knows who he is.
Big flex, yeah.
Big flex.
Doesn't follow me.
Oh, sorry. He might do. You don't know that.
Really?
I don't know that.
Does he watch these or listen?
Yeah,
to
he does.
Can you tell Randolph if he does?
Yeah, Dad. Do you follow Simon on Twitch?
If you don't, can you?
Yeah, make sure you do. No, so I was doing a Nuzlocke, right? A Pokemon Nuzlocke, and the way that works is you catch a Pokemon, you name it something, and then if it faints, you have to consider it like dead. You put it into your box in the PC, or you just release it into the wild again.
Okay.
So if it faints, it's gone forever. And I did it with like people in my chat. So if you donate or if you're if you subscribe, I'll name the Pokemon after you.
Okay.
And if you faint, you're gone. You know, some people like Ludwig on Twitch. If you faint, he bans you from his chat. I don't have enough views to do that. I'll end up not having anyone watching. But my dad was one of the people who got named named a Pokemon after him.
Yeah.
And then the Pokemon fainted. And I was like, it was a good title in the end because the title was like, I killed my dad. It banged.
Good title.
Thanks. But I was like, oh, he was watching at the time. So I was like, oh, Dad, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to release you. Is that okay? I'm going to have to kill you. And then one of my mods screenshotted it. And the screenshot is just, kill me. It's okay.
Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. Like, he's put that in such a way that's like, it doesn't sound like a joke.
It's completely out of context.
Randall. If he had put son at the end.
Yeah, it's okay, son.
That would have actually been heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You finding it?
Yeah, you can do the next one maybe, but okay. I just want to see like...
Well, what are you saying for online dating?
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can find like a lot of weirdos out there, a lot of catfishes out there, but I think that's like the minority, I think. Obviously, as long as you stay safe and know the rules and stuff, then it's fine. I think it's a good way to find people. Realistically, like, you know, in films, who goes to a bar and just like stumbles upon the love of their life? It happens, sure, but in this day and age, it's different, right?
I could never imagine that.
You can get to know someone.
I could definitely imagine like Tinder over that.
Yeah,
100%. I actually watched a film on that the other day.
Really?
It was like, it was Love Guaranteed or something like that.
Yeah,
it's a proper rom-com.
Yeah.
Yes, I watch rom-coms. Get over it.
They're funny. They're great.
It's about a guy. It's a dating website that basically says you're guaranteed to find love, but you have to. Their minimum thing is like you have to do 1,000 dates. So it's some guy who does 1,000 dates, hasn't found love, so he sues the company.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I think you could definitely find 1 in 1,000 people in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is as well, right? Say if you go to a bar, you have to first meet them in real life, you have to speak to them, you're there for like, and it just sounds fun, you know? I mean, I met Laura when I was 14, right? But anyway, you meet someone there, you get to know them a little bit on that one date.
Yeah.
And then if you don't like them, that's your day ruined, right? So not ruined, but it's time wasted.
Yeah.
So you've had drinks, you spent the evening together like at the bar, and then now you got to go home and like maybe think, oh, I don't really like that person. Whereas online dating now, you can get past that barrier.
Yeah, you already
can
know
speak
that
to 20 people,
like similar topics.
Yeah, it might be negative because you start to get too picky. You start trying to find the perfect person because if you do meet someone naturally, you might not have much in common, but you know the vibe was nice. You get to know them. Whereas online, you might think, oh, that person, we don't have enough in common. I don't want to speak to them. But you never know. That person could have been your like lifelong partner.
That's the thing. I feel like the only really bad thing online is you would start seeing things in their profile that could put you off that realistically shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if you mentioned Pokemon in your bio, the amount of people that will click off it.
Exactly.
When in reality, they'll meet you and go like, okay, like in their head, they're probably thinking, oh, he probably sleeps in a Charizard.
Yeah, what a child. Whereas Laura, Laura was never a fan of Pokemon. Now she like runs a business.
That's what I mean. Like,
around Pokemon.
Yeah, you don't want to have sex with a Pokemon. Like, that's what they might see. They might take. Yeah. Text always like translates differently.
Yeah. So I guess there's pros and cons, but I think that I'd say the pros. There's nothing wrong with it.
For sure.
This is the message.
Oh my God, that's really sad.
I'll send it to Nick and Joel, but
that's really sad.
Kill me. It's okay.
All right, the next one.
Yeah. Wait. Let me check my video.
Okay.
I hate like not knowing how it's doing.
Okay. Can you give an update on IP?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go pee.
Although, there's no 1 out of 10 yet, or like there's no out of 10.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the next one.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Convertible cars.
Oh, okay. My light's gonna go off, right? Okay. Yeah, no worries, right. So my opinion on convertible cars is this, guys. I don't like them because they're often like on cars that don't look good, specifically soft tops. Soft tops aren't great, and I'm speaking about the ones where it's like, a piece of fabric, like your mum's dinner cloth on the back of your car, that to take down, you have to like press a button. wait there for like half an hour. It's like really loud. Then it finally tucks in under your car and it starts raining in the UK, right? In the UK, they're definitely stupid. In like LA or something, or like, you know, Dubai or somewhere where it's like always warm, then I get them. But I'd rather it be like a hard top or on a car that suits it. You know, all these people who get like a Peugeot and put a soft top on a Peugeot, I'm like, no. You understand? You can't polish a turd. I'm not saying Peugeots are turds. But I'm saying like you can't do that to a, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I got like a Skoda Fabia, which that's my favorite, you know, I loved that car as a kid. My first car, absolute crazy times in that car, you know. I would never soft top that. Whereas, you know, you get like a Lamborghini or like, I'm not a car guy necessarily, you know, so I don't really know. But if you get like a Lamborghini or like a Ferrari and it's like, oh no, you might have to just air dry them. Oh, if you didn't hear Simon, he said he's got nothing to dry his hands. It might not have picked up on the mic, and I might have just said, just air dry them for no reason. Anyway, hard tops, yeah, I do like that. If it's designed to be convertible and it's got the technology in the car designed by the car manufacturer to go convertible, that's fine. But I still think my light's turned off because just turn your aircon on or open your windows, you know? That being said, you got like a Ford Mustang or something, you're like driving Route 66 or something like that. You want to let your hair down, you know, you want to, you know, enjoy the vibes, you want to like, you know, insects flying into your face and go for it.
That was a very good waffle.
Thanks. Yeah.
I heard it all.
You know, I decided just firm it at the start and go in detail as much as possible.
So your light's off.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I heard what you said. Like in somewhere like LA, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, where it's sunny.
But soft tops are annoying, aren't they? Because they don't look good like up.
Yeah, the majority of them don't.
I feel like it has to look good as a car before you convert it into the.
Yeah, like I love the Evoque.
Yeah.
Like I had one. Toby's got one, etc.
Yeah.
Like I love that. But I've seen those like soft top. Like,
yeah,
it's grim.
It's not, and it's not like you're not supposed to put a soft top on that type of. Well, maybe you are actually. Like 4x4, like, you know, that style car.
I mean, I don't mind them. I think nowadays they're actually all right because they can be hard tops now and stuff. So, and it actually like the top of it goes down all right.
Yeah, if it's built in the car.
Yeah, like a lot of the old ones, for example, where you have to put it down before you start.
Yeah.
And you have to do it like by hand and stuff. By that, I don't like those classic types, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Mm-hmm.
Flip phones.
I think I've had this.
Have we?
I'm not
Probably.
sure. But I love them.
Yeah.
I think they're great. You know how cool they used to be?
I'll agree with that.
Oh, bling, bling, bling. Hello?
What is your favorite kind of phone type? Just in terms of like the options kind of thing are this type, like an iPhone.
I don't think we should count the iPhone.
No, but I mean not an iPhone. I mean like one where it's all screen. You got to think of this in like past, how it made you feel at the time as well. One where you have buttons and then a screen, a flip phone, a slide phone.
I used to have a Nokia 550D or something like that.
What's that?
It was a slide. It was amazing.
I had one with the two. My one was blue, but it also came in red down the side of the top screen. It was like the music phone.
Yeah.
It was like Nokia's music phone.
Yeah, I think mine was similar. I think it must have been similar period. They were amazing, but I think we should take the screen, this smartphone out of it because, right?
It's so different.
Yeah, Samsung, you know, whatever brand you have now, they're very similar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People go back to flip phones, people go back to like slidey phones, but at the end of the day, it works, right?
Yeah.
That's why so I can't not say this.
Okay, yeah, take that out.
Yeah, I think slide still.
Like slide, flip.
Bling, bling.
You know, like a Nokia 3210 or whatever.
Yeah.
Where it's just the phone. It's like
that was nice.
That was nice, but
the buttons, the snake, and the buttons like squishing, like
yeah. I think the flip phone was always, when you're a kid, a flip phone just looked cool. Like you'd get one, you'd pretend to answer.
Especially if it's got like the little aerial on it as well. It's like, it starts ringing.
Yeah, you'd feel really cool doing that.
I might get a work phone, you know, and call it my trap phone and just have like...
Slide phones were always sit there because you'd literally just... It was like an original fidget spinner.
Yeah. Well, it actually was, yeah. And then after like a year, your screen like doesn't even like stay now. You tip it upside down, it just falls down because you've done it too much. But I think slides are my favorite. Slides, flip, then Nokia, like... What is it? 3210?
32, 3310.
33, yeah. They were great.
Yeah, I did like them.
Or is that 24?
No, that's
Oh yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Anyway, bro, everyone watching this podcast don't know what we're talking about.
No.
It's like, wait, there's a phone before the iPhone? Then I did that.
Okay. The next one is the word quid.
Yeah, love that one.
Do you use it a lot?
Yeah, 10 quid. To Laura, I feel like it's like a...
I'd say a lot, I think.
To my parents and that.
I think I'd say quid.
How much you got? 10 quid. And you say it a lot, actually. In the betting group, you're like, I've put 2 quid on it.
Yeah, I'd always say quid.
Yeah.
I'd never say pounds.
No, pounds.
Even though they're like pounds. They're both one syllable.
£20. 20 quid. Yeah, I'd probably say quid.
You say pound a lot.
Like 5, 10, 20, I'd say tenner.
Yeah.
Well, no, not 20. I won't say 20. I say 20 quid.
20-er? Oh, I've got 20-er.
Nah, 20 quid. Yeah, 20 quid.
It feels...
100 quid. 5
doesn't
quid.
Quid and pounds are both one syllable, but pounds sounds so much longer.
Yeah.
Like quid is just easier.
Pound.
5 quid.
Quid.
You got
pound.
Quid.
Pound. Quid. Quid. Pound.
Pounds.
Pound.
Pounds.
Pound. Quid. Yeah.
You're right.
One syllable, but like pound.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I love the word quid.
Yeah.
And it also can be used in quid pro quo.
Yeah.
So,
we never say that.
No, I've never said that. But
You've never said that. But they use an advert, so that's...
It's got multiple meanings. It's a double layered word.
Yes, it means sort of pound.
All right, next one is onions. Onion. Do you know some people say onions?
Onion.
They say ung.
When my mum answers the phone, she says, hello.
Hello.
She says hello, but it's like, hello. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just always been a thing. We always make fun of her for it. No, so
onions.
Onions. Yeah, like I do like onions. Nothing against them at all. But if you go to a burger van on the way to football and they say onions, I'll say nah.
I despise onions.
Despise.
But I love them in very particular situations.
Okay.
Like you've just said, you're the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically, you like onions.
Yeah.
But you don't like them in certain situations.
Yeah, not because of the onion, because I like, for example, in a cheeseburger, I like the cheeseburger more than the cheeseburger with onions. And that does sound like the onions ruin it, but it's not that they ruin it, it's that the cheeseburger is so good.
Okay, so if I gave you a cheeseburger with onions in,
I wouldn't take them out.
You wouldn't take them out?
Nah.
You'd eat it and you wouldn't complain. You'd just be like...
But if you gave me a choice, I'd say, hold the onions.
Okay, so you're not like me.
No,
I'm the opposite, but like... So I hate onions.
Like mushrooms?
No, mushrooms I can't have at all.
Right.
Like, onions for me are like... If there's a burger with onions, I'd prefer not to eat it.
Okay.
And, you know, if I have... I'm very picky with things like spaghetti bolognese. If I can see onions and pick out onions and like taste onions or like feel the onions, I don't like it at all. But love onion rings.
That's the batter in it, let's be honest.
I love onion rings.
But the batter, let's be honest.
It is.
You know.
But at the same time,
you could put a brick inside there and I'll still eat it.
Love pickled onions.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
That's weird. I could eat a little pickled onion whole, and I love it.
But you don't like onions.
But I hate onions.
But again, isn't the pickled onion that, you know, the pickle like?
I guess so, but I hate pickled gherkins. But you know what I mean? Like it is quite weird how
I feel like a lot of foods that I would say you, but I'm not trying to attack you. As kids, you know what I'm saying? You might not like it as a kid, or it might seem gross to you, so you never try it. Like
no, but I still will try onions in stuff.
But a lot of things got an acquired taste now. Like say like coffee, wine, beer. You know, you have an acquired taste when you're young. You have your first beer. You know, you're trying to be cool, right? But like your dad or your bro, you're like, why does people drink this?
Yeah.
But then you get older, and you're like, I can't live a diet. Well, I mean that's a bit far. That's a bit far.
I need it to get me through the day.
But you know now, like go watch football, you get a beer, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like olives, for example, are another category of food that's an acquired taste. But I'm saying if you had it as a kid and you ate them, I feel like you would enjoy that taste. And then in fact, I'd say coffee, wine, they actually have like the taste is better, but it takes a long time to get used to it. Dark chocolate as well. I don't like dark chocolate. If I just firmed it and ate it, I think I would learn to look
I get what you mean.
Rich, like you know what I mean.
I get what you mean, but like I find it weird how like I am very picky with onions and food.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking even if you chop up onions in a lasagna. I don't want that.
Oh, wow.
So to be able to love onion rings is a bit weird. Like I know it is the batter, but ultimately I'm biting into an onion slice.
Yeah.
Like it's still kind of weird. I'm a very weird eater.
You are.
Oh,
you actually are. Can I just talk about something before we get into the next one?
Okay.
What would you get at Subway?
Subways used to make me sick.
You're weird.
No. So I had 3 Subways and 3 times in a row I threw up.
Different ones.
3 different Subways.
Like different sandwiches.
Different sandwiches, different restaurants, like different places. I felt sick every time. So I didn't have it for like 5 years. And I went back because everyone went. And I was like, I can't order a Subway. Like the thought of it's also making me sick now.
Got you.
So I went for like something I knew I liked. I literally just got cheese, tomato, lettuce.
Okay.
Not toasted. Just that. Because it's a cheese salad sandwich. Like, I have that at home kind of thing. So I was like, I'll have that. Had it. Felt fine. So the next time I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to get toasted. Had that. Didn't feel great. But now I'm like, that's as much as I can firm.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
So I will literally just get
cheese, tomato.
Yeah, and maybe some sauce.
Fair enough, yeah. Well, that sucks.
What was your original?
The reason I brought it up is because have you seen the guy on TikTok who, his parents run a Subway. Okay. He works like manager or he, got a higher role in it because he's a family business and that. He gets like so many views. It's actually mad, but he just sits there, stands there, makes sandwiches, and he just commentary over it. And it's so interesting. He just talks about like, what's the crazy sandwich you made, or what's the weirdest like customer you've had, and it's so fun. I'll send it to you. But what happened is I was with someone on Discord. They were going through their For You page on TikTok. Like we're just watching TikTok together, right? He goes through one, and it's this person just talking about their Subway. They ordered 2 Subways, different sandwiches, and they review it. Next day, I'm sat there on my computer. I'm like, I am so craving a Subway.
Mad.
Order a Subway, loved it, right? Day after, I now see TikTok. I'm on TikTok on my own, and I see this guy I'm telling you about, the account. I'm like, I want another Subway now. And then yesterday, I'm like, right, I need to start eating better. So Laura and I have been like, starting to eat better, blah, blah, blah. Someone on my Discord, my Pokemon Discord, right, just ordered a Subway. And I'm like, why all of a sudden am I getting bombarded with a Subway when the last 2 years I've not even considered having one? In fact, the last time I had a Subway before this was when Con was around at my place filming a video, and he ordered a Subway. He ordered food at mine.
Yeah.
The next time he ordered food, he left my address on. So he
ordered it to yours.
He just ordered, and so I just ate it. I asked him first. But yeah, that's the last time. So I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting Subway everywhere, but I wanted to know your opinion, and it was a pretty sad answer, to be fair. So.
It is a very sad answer.
Yeah.
I kind of see it now as like it's a drunk food for me.
Got you.
Like it's after a night out.
Yeah.
Go to a Subway.
I get that. Yeah.
All right, the next one, polo shirts.
I can't turn my light off just for the fact that my dad had like an entire business creating polo shirts for like 5-10 years.
But would you wear them?
Yeah. Why? Because I did.
I hate them, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
And I don't mean this.
Because you do like. Let me guess. You think it's something that chavs wear?
No, not even.
I'm interested. If my dad's listening or watching, could you text me and text me if like if the chav ruined the polo shirt? Because Burberry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chavs
polo shirt. Just to clear up, right? Collar, short sleeve.
Yeah.
With like a couple buttons.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking that because
in
case anyone doesn't know.
Lacoste, Fred Perry.
Yeah. See, no, I just didn't like them. I don't know. I don't mind. Actually, I take it back. I don't hate them. I don't mind them. I hate short sleeve shirts.
Right.
That's what I hate.
Right.
But
as in shirts, not t-shirts.
No, like
shirt.
A shirt.
Dress shirt.
The only time I think it's acceptable is like, when we're like Ibiza or whatever.
Yeah.
You'd wear like a short sleeve shirt, open maybe, or closed, whatever.
Yeah, but that's because of the weather.
That's because
you can't wear a long sleeve shirt.
I don't like them.
Like in an office or going to a wedding.
Yeah.
Short sleeve.
Oh, to me, they are like, they just look weird. They make me very uneasy.
I do like them because I wore them so often. I want to say as well, before my dad shouts at me, it was longer than 5 to 10 years. But it's in my life, it was 5 to 10 years because he had it before I was born.
Okay.
So I don't want you to text me and be like, why you dissing my business? But what I want to say, it's a flex. It's a very good flex and it's very funny. Is that at school we had to wear polo shirts. So it's a polo shirt and then a sweatshirt over that.
Yeah.
So because like my mom and dad ran the business, I used to like. I shouldn't say this. I used to get they used to make Fred Perry shirts for them. Nah, it's fine. It doesn't matter anymore. They used to make Fred Perry shirts. So when it came time for me to have my uniform, instead of buying a school uniform, my mum used to get a Fred Perry shirt, take the logo off, and put my school's logo on.
Mad.
So everyone's there wearing like Fruit of the Loom or Gildan.
Damn.
And I'm walking around in Fred Perry, Frederick Jensen's school logo on.
Flex.
And also because my dad used to do rugby shirts, this is an embarrassing story, right? Okay. So if you go to PE, and you forget your kit.
Yeah, you have to get something out of the box.
Yeah. Every single rugby shirt or shorts or socks in that box said Andrew Shane on it. Because his business was Andrew Shane Limited, right? Sorry if I shouldn't say that. But anyway, so
you could have gone there every day and seen if you liked something.
Yeah, but like Laura will have to go and wear some like secondhand PE clothes, right? And it just had like, Andrew Shane on it. And everyone's like, oh, Andrew, look, I'm wearing your name. So annoying, because he used to do like the rugby shirts for the entire school and stuff. So it's so annoying. Imagine that, like someone forgets their kit and then running around with your name on the back.
Mad. Yes. It's not that annoying.
Wait, what was it? It was when you're 14, cool. You know what kids are like.
I guess, yeah, actually. Yeah.
Andrew, look.
Yeah, it's all right now.
Yeah, now it's fine, yeah.
Okay, the last one. So thank you very much, Space Fluff, for this.
Yeah, big up Fluff.
Sporks.
I feel like my opinion on sporks have changed ever since Toy Story 5 or 4.
Why?
Because there's a spork in it.
Okay. So what was your opinion beforehand?
Didn't really find a use for them, you know? Are you a fork or are you a spoon? I'd rather just take two. I'd rather take a fork and a spoon and use them for each, you know? Maybe like scoop up a bit of rice with my spoon. Or scoop up a bit of rice with some sweet and sour with my spoon, but then like inject my fork into like a chicken ball or bit of rice where I want like the sauce to fall through. You know, okay. I don't want one thing to do both, actually.
Okay, I get that.
But ever since I saw Toy Story and I saw his personality and what he stands for,
I
think they're acceptable because he has got a hard life and he didn't choose that life; he just got given it.
Okay.
How about you? My light's staying on.
They're kind of useless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Realistically, like, yes, they are both together, but
yeah,
you're never gonna go out of your way to choose one.
No, but you can't hate on Sporky.
No.
So
I don't hate them. If someone hands me a spork, with any situation, I don't think I'm going to be upset.
Get out of my face.
I just think, you know, has anyone ever invented like a? No, that would be stupid. I was going to say like
knife.
I was going to what?
What
did you just say?
Knife.
That's just a knife.
Yeah, I know.
But you've pronounced the K. I was trying to think of something with all three. I was trying to think all three.
Fork.
Because you could literally have one edge. You could have one edge as the knife, so you cut.
Yeah.
Then you could use the spoon and the fork, and then just eat off the other side. If you know. What
I mean. Invent it, Simon. Fork. You have to say it like that. Fork.
Where's spoon?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Caffoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Cough.
Sprife.
Sprife. Yeah, mine's a bit too aggressive.
All right. Well, yeah, that is the end of the What's Good section.
Thanks, Space Fluff. Let me check my video real quick because I take it to heart too much. You're gonna guess.
Okay, what out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got one now.
What
was the title again?
My $20,000 Pokemon card eBay haul in stars. PSA purchases. I went too far.
This isn't meant as a disbelief or bad thing, but I'm gonna say 8.
Okay.
Just because real time is low.
6.
Oh,
I'll take that.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Real time is normally behind.
Yeah, it has been recently.
So that's actually good. As long as it's not 10 or 9, it's good. Okay, well, the next thing we wanted to talk about was Logan Paul. So, obviously, he's always a trending topic, really.
Yeah, literally, to be fair, that's why you got, respect both of them, Jake and Logan. That's all we talk about in the podcast.
Jake,
literally
Logan,
is.
and KSI.
Literally. And it's like,
we always mention one of them. Every week, we got to mention one of them.
It's because, actually, it's interesting what they do, but it also does help with, views as well.
Yeah, but it's always just in our circle, especially.
Yeah,
it's one of the biggest things.
And I wouldn't say we choose them because it does well.
No, not at all. We literally look at what's happened this week and we're like, okay,
Logan's done something again.
He's done this, or Jake's called out this person, or JJ's got this. Or it's
mental.
Yeah, so Logan has basically said he's moving to Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
I always say this wrong, so I always say Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Puerto Rico is correct. I think Jake doing the same. Jake moved to Miami, right, for training, but then I think he might have gone Puerto Rico as
Yes, I'm not really sure.
Well.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, damn it.
So I'm not really sure. I have no idea what Jake's really done in terms of moving wise. Because he's really trying to go boxing route. Obviously, Logan is trying to go down the boxing route, but Logan seems way more focused on okay, I've got to fight with Mayweather, but also I'm trying to do this business and I'm trying to do these cards and I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
Whereas Jake seems like, yes, he has his businesses, but right now, all you hear about Jake is
that's his brand.
Who he's fighting. I mean, his Ben Askren fight is coming up.
Yeah, it's true.
Logan's has been postponed, so
I think because obviously, Simon and I watched a bit of Logan's podcast regarding this subject before he started to speak about it. And number one, everyone, there are a lot of people. You keep hearing it's LA or Exodus, and people keep leaving. Joe Rogan, I think Kanye, a lot of people. I mean, that's just a few, but a lot of influencers as well are leaving.
The doorbell.
Was that a bell?
Yeah,
you check. Yeah. Because of tax, and we wanted to, double check that. But yeah, I mean, they're going to Texas. I think I'm not sure exactly what the rule is. I'm not sure if it's no income tax or it's minimal. but it pretty much is like a lower tax rate. So I think that's why a lot of people are going to Texas, and I think it's probably the reason why
Texas
they're going to
Miami, wouldn't it?
Texas, Miami, yeah, and then Puerto Rico, yeah. So it's less tax rates. So that's one of the reasons why. But in general, a lot of people are leaving LA, and I think probably maybe the coronavirus kind of like reminded them that if we're going to spend a lot of time indoors, or maybe we don't have to rely on it.
More land and more things to do, kind of thing.
Yeah, well, we speak about it a lot, right? I mean, we're like, especially for someone like me who comes from like Nottingham to now like look at houses and think I can get so much more up there.
Yeah,
but all my friends are here, right? So then say like if you're in LA and you're Logan Paul and you start to see one person leave and the other person leave, you think actually, you know what? Maybe someone's taking the leave. Maybe I'll do that, and I can get a better place, or I can get a better life.
Well, Logan basically says the reason, obviously, you've covered the tax side.
Yeah, that's one reason. That's not the whole reason.
That's not the whole reason, but I mean, it's a nice reason. They mention, if you make $1 million in LA, you're losing $130,000 of that.
Yeah.
There, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rate is in Puerto Rico. I'm not sure if it's nothing, but it's different.
Yeah, it's less than that.
Yeah.
But the other reason he says is he went there. He went there, Texas and Miami, and he just said he loved
the vibe.
Yeah, he loved that, and he also said that
he said it was like heaven, right? He said that
yeah,
you can live in heaven. Which
so he said, I can't remember the exact wording of it, but he basically said that they like put their partying or whatever it is into like a smaller time period or something.
Right.
Like it's very like seasonal,
right,
or something. I know it was something along those lines, but basically he said, I get better ideas when I'm on my own. So firstly, he can train better because he can.
Yeah, so it's more like a safe, more like a haven for him, like more a way to go and like when certain artists go and make music, they go and lock themselves away in like a cabin for 24 hours, or 24 weeks or whatever it may be.
But he also said, obviously Logan right now is killing it in terms of the business side of stuff, like financially, etc.
Yeah,
because he's got all the Pokemon stuff.
Yeah,
he's got Barstool Sports. He's got the auction place. He's got like a lot.
Clothing, obviously, is
clothing, etc. He says he gets his best ideas when he's on his own. So I think him going there is also a thing of like, okay, I'll come up with more stuff that can. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he needs it, but
So for context, like him and Mike were speaking about it because obviously, like Mike it looks like he's staying in LA, right? And
so Logan gave him and George. I want to say this. I'm pretty sure. He gave them like a presentation on why they should move with him.
Yeah.
And they've both said like no, basically.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense.
But it's a big risk and it's a lot to ask someone to, it's not like forcing them either. It's just, saying like, this is why you should, come with us. Yeah. So Mike's point of view is like, for Mike personally, he was saying like, it's probably good for me to like get out of like Logan's shadow. Like I've got a lot of things going for myself. I can go do this, go and do that, which is true. But then also he's saying like, why would you not want to stay in LA? And this is where the business is. This is where all the contacts are. You can do so much here. Whereas Logan's saying like, nah, like what I want to do is one, go and train. And again, like even though what you mentioned, like all the investments Logan's got, all like the project he's working on, even though they are good, probably good money makers. For Logan, if you're looking at this Mayweather fight, that's a huge one.
Yeah.
You could go and start like 4 or 5 businesses, try and make like 10, 20, 30 mil, or you can go and fight, Floyd Mayweather, get even 10% of that purse.
Yeah, true.
And make like 30, 40 mil potentially.
Yeah.
So like he's probably thinking that, I've got one, and also
the better you do as well. The
better you do, yeah.
The bigger
and it's your brand,
becomes.
right? Look at JJ and Logan after their fights together. Even if you do lose, even if you just take the small paycheck, the rest of Logan's businesses in the future will grow from it.
True.
So he's probably thinking long term, and he's thinking, if the better I do, if I go and focus and put on a show, it's going to do well for me. So he's probably thinking that. But also, like he did mention the point as well, where if he's on his own in Puerto Rico, right? And he's got an idea, he doesn't have to execute it himself. He can.
Yeah, that was the other thing. He has all the contacts now.
In LA, yeah.
So he can literally just go, I've had this idea. Because he says the execution part isn't the hard part, it's the idea.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Obviously, for some people, the execution is the hard part. But
that's why you hire someone else.
Yeah.
So
he's now
what you
got
can't
that.
do, you hire, yeah.
The other thing which he says, which is obviously true, is he only has to live there for 6 months a year.
Right.
So he can come back and forth.
Yeah.
And I mean, based on all the stuff he's got going, I wouldn't be surprised if he just gets like a private jet or something.
Could do, yeah.
Just flies between them.
Yeah, I mean, for context as well, in the last week or so, Logan's made like 6 mil on these NFTs through. Yeah. So, like, by the way, I'm a bit annoyed because I thought this collectibles guru guy was gone. And he has gone. He just seemed to be gone from Logan's like Pokemon box break, but he's still there with the NFTs and the crypto. And I just don't. This guy's weird. Anyway, yeah. So like Logan dropped this NFT, which is like a digital collectible in the blockchain with Ethereum. I don't know too many details about it, But yeah, I think he sold like a mil in 30 minutes or something. And I don't think he sold them all out.
They were $2,000 each, roughly.
Yeah, I don't think it's gone incredibly well, but he still made a lot out of it. I mean, he made like a mil out of the box in general. He went and invested in the company that he sold his packs through, Golden Auctions, with, Chad, like the co-founder of YouTube, Mark Cuban, a bunch of different people. So he's got big things going on. So like you say,
So the thing I'm interested to see is obviously, so they say it's not the end of Impaulsive.
Yeah.
But obviously if he is there, considering they do talk about current stuff, it's going to be quite hard to do them.
Might change guests, maybe just Mike leaves type of thing, or maybe they do.
But he said at one point about he may potentially sell his house.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of like, I don't really
need this big house if I'm not
that's
here the whole
that's
time.
That's a lot to have.
To upkeep as well.
But then they also spoke about potentially Mike living there.
Yeah.
And then also he said, he's just spent 70 grand on renovating Impaulsive, the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a lot to just get rid of instantly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how it's going to work, but I mean, ultimately he is earning enough and he could just come back and forth
do
if he wants to.
Really.
I don't know if he wants that stress on his life, but he could just go, I'll do a week.
Yeah.
He could make Impaulsive less and do, a month here, a month there.
Yeah.
A month here, a month there.
Yeah, I mean, put it this way. I mean, like I could, Laura and I could go move into, somewhere in Nottingham and like we wouldn't be in the group as much, but we could always just drive back. But then like doing a podcast once a week, every Monday or every Tuesday, like it's a long way to travel back and forth.
Yeah.
So like stuff like podcasts or stuff like any engagement you have, with other people, you still have to think about and they have to address that. So maybe it's going to be the end, maybe they're going to adapt it. But I guess we've always spoken about, like, as in the group, it's never been serious, but we're always like, oh, why can't we go and like everyone move to Manchester? We go and get like a massive cul-de-sac, just each get a house there and just all make content together. But realistically, it can never happen that way because each person is different. Even though you got lots of in common and you got a lot of work relationships, but also personal relationships in the group. Not everyone wants to do that, and you can't even rely. You can't force someone to do that either.
No, I mean, I don't think it's even worth it anymore anyway, because ultimately you see, like, we all live near each other now.
Yeah.
How often do people actually collab?
Not too often.
I mean, obviously it's Corona now, so we can't. Regardless.
Yeah. But then even if you do
have the Sidemen, but that's about it.
And even if you do have a Sidemen shoot, right? I mean, we are. It's different in the UK. Like, you can go from Manchester to London in like 2 hours, which is so short. Even if you drive, maybe 3.5 if you drive. But like a train, like Euston, right, is like 2 hours from Euston to Piccadilly, Manchester to Piccadilly, I think.
Something like that.
2 hours, and then when the HS2 comes in, obviously it's gonna be like an hour. So realistically, like, say if you've got say if you live in Manchester and you got a Sidemen shoot on Tuesday at 3:00, you just set off at 1:00. Sorry, well, I put a bit earlier, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you can still do that. We're in the UK, so it's easy. Logan can't really fly from Puerto Rico to LA like that.
If he has a private jet,
he's got a jet, then maybe it's different. But
yeah. I mean, it is a lot to consider. I'm sure he's got something planned. Logan doesn't seem like the kind of person that has just made this decision on a whim. And
nah, of course not. I mean, maybe he has.
Maybe he has,
but he'll put the thought into it.
He'll have the stuff behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe he's gone, oh, I'd love to move here. And he's gone, I am going to move here. But he's then got the system behind it that he's...
He did say, to be fair, like, Impaulsive is one of the only things he, like, had to consider. As in, like, that's one of the things that like would like not stop it, but like he has to really consider.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and I mean, I guess, like, if the difference between London and Manchester is like a £500,000 difference of a house, that difference you could then spend on, buying a car.
Yeah, I mean, for me though, I personally think I'd rather make less but live near my mates. I know it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think, like, if I did that, I feel like I'd be really lonely there.
Yeah, but then you got to think about family, right? Like, you wouldn't be living on your own. You'd be living with, like...
That's what I'm interested to see, because I don't know who's moving there.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying anyone is. I'm just saying, like...
Because at the moment, it looks like it's him.
Oh, you're talking about Logan now?
Yeah,
sorry.
Got
you.
Yeah, it looks like it's just him moving.
Yeah, but,
And I mean, everyone is different in terms of...
He'll have his, like, assistant. He'll have, like... He'll take someone with him.
But everyone's different in terms of that. Like, I am very much... I personally don't like my own company.
Yeah.
I know that sounds very
deep. JJ could move to Japan and be happy.
Yeah.
That's not saying he doesn't care about his friends. It's just like he's very...
Binance. Just
yeah. He just enjoys being on his own.
Yeah. Whereas I'm like Talia's the same. She likes her own company.
I can't do it. When Laura goes to work, I cry. Not really. But when she comes, like today, she came home to pick up some boxes and I was like, this is great.
Yeah. I'm like, is anyone in the call?
Yeah. You want to get a meal?
Yeah. That's why I'm so active in like WhatsApp groups and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm literally like, anyone doing anything?
What's up? Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be interested to see. Obviously, where would you move if you could move all of our group?
Yeah, if the Sidemen and friends could all move to one place, where would it be? I would go. I mean, selfishly, I'd go Nottingham.
Okay,
but also people
exotic.
People always talk about Manchester, right? But Nottingham is so quick to get to London. It's M1.
How long does it take on a train?
Train is like an hour and 40.
Okay,
but driving, you can get here quite quick. It's one road. My house, right? My house, in Derbyshire, and to get to Shepherd's Bush, where my friend used to live at uni, it took me 4 turns.
Mad.
So it's not a joke. So I literally turn out of my cul-de-sac.
That's what I find that's dangerous though, because I prefer driving at night, and when it's like a long road, you just sit there.
You do, but
if you're on a Tesla, bro, autopilot.
I did the autopilot. Yeah, I did the route. It was like turn left, turn right, straight, turn left.
Damn.
Mental.
Damn. But okay, you move anywhere though.
Okay, as in anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd still go Nottingham, or Manchester. Only because I like the UK. I really like living in England.
So do I.
We do have issues, government and that, but at the end of the day, I like the culture here. I like the people here.
This isn't for life, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, okay, you can move.
But even Dubai doesn't interest me. Even like Dubai, LA, doesn't interest me to live there. I like those places as like holiday destinations.
I get that.
Europe, again, I don't know where I would. I think I just like it in England.
I get that.
New York, maybe New York, but that's like that's still like.
I would hate to live there,
But you live in London, similar vibe.
Yeah, I don't like it though. I've been to New York, and if I go for, I think 4 days is my max.
Yeah,
which I
like New York.
I weirdly like. I don't know if you saw the Sidemen mukbang.
Yeah.
They said, where would you go if you could go anywhere right now if COVID just stopped, kind of thing. And I said LA, and it got a lot of slander.
I think it's LA. I don't know. I don't like the vibe there.
See, my thing was so the only reason I'd be tempted, the only other place I could live, for me personally, would be like Canada.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Because Canada is like UK but America.
Yeah. But if I was to relocate the Sidemen and friends for 5 years, for example, I'd go LA. And that's purely because I just think everything's just bigger there.
Yeah, but I feel like that's still work, innit? I feel like you do that for a work reason, right? Not for
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm moving everyone
to grow and stuff.
Ultimately, I'm happy with everyone. I'm happy where everyone is now. If I'm just talking social kind of side.
Yeah.
But I'd go LA. But the reason I said LA in that video is because firstly, there's loads of mates out there. Secondly, it's sunny. There's no restrictions, etc.
True.
Bondi's just moved there.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to go see LA Galaxy and stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm I don't know. I got loads of other mates there that I'd go see. So I'm I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
I have no real interest in skiing or anything like that.
No. I'd do it if I could do it. I just know I can't. I'm
also not that fussed about. I'd love to go on one, but a holiday where you just relax.
No, they're the best.
But right now, I'm kind of thinking to myself, okay, I'm now going to just go somewhere hot where I do nothing. I've been doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather go somewhere where I can go out and stuff.
Yeah.
If we could go Ibiza again.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be really dope. I'd potentially say that instead. In terms
of a holiday, if I had to answer that in the book bank, I'd say just Vegas.
Well, that's why I'd also go LA. Think about Vegas is right there.
Because obviously we've done quite a few Vegas trips recently because we went anyway, but then also because of the fights, LA, Vegas. But then so I feel like we overdid it a bit. Yeah. But because we've had such a long 2 years, or nearly 2, well, it's going to be 2 years when it comes out of it, because it's going to be such a long slog. I feel like just going to Vegas and just going ham would be needed. You know what I'm saying? Just
accept okay, I'm going to lose a lot of money here.
Yeah. Just go great. Yeah. But no, in terms of moving for a long period, I think I'd still say UK. Because I don't know. I feel
I wouldn't want to move out the UK. I'm just saying
if you had,
yeah.
If I had to move the Sidemen and the friends completely, it has to be out of the UK. I'd go Japan. I'd be sick. I'd be proper sick. Not Tokyo, but some sort of suburban Japan. I think that'd be so cool. Something completely different that we don't.
I don't know if we'd get our work done the same.
Maybe you might do more.
Maybe.
No distractions. LA, LA is get a lot of work done, but it's toxic.
True.
A lot of people there trying to get your peas.
True.
In Japan, they're just trying to, show you anime.
Okay, well, speaking of LA and everything, and obviously moving, we spoke about Mike remaining in LA. He spoke about him, Banks, and Rice creating what Mike described as...
That was so funny, yeah.
Mike goes, to put it simply...
On stream.
It's basically Clout Gang V2.
And then he goes, I probably shouldn't say too much. So he calls Banks to like explain it.
And he's like, Banks, would you just simplify it as Clout Gang V2? And Banks goes... No way, dude. That's fucking cringe.
Yeah. Someone should put that on like people die inside on Reddit.
But it does sound it does sound like Clout.
Well, it is that. It's just, I think they're just saying the name's cringe.
That's the only thing I really hope they don't do with this is call it. I personally don't like gang in a name anymore.
That's stupid.
I just think. I mean, I don't think you even need to label it unless you're going to start selling merch in it or something.
The Banks Group. Richard, what's his name? Ricky.
Yeah.
What's his real name?
I don't know.
I'm going to pretend it's Richard. Richard Banks and Michael.
What about Rice? Ricky Rice.
What's Rice's name?
Rice. I don't know.
Recefia and...
Stop trying to add these.
Recefius and Richard's LLC.
Well, yeah, so they're trying to make this group. And I guess the question is, like, what do you think of these groups? Because their whole concept is...
They do work.
Well, their concept is we're trying to get a bunch of creators that have, they have the talent to go places, but they're not getting picked up, or we don't want them to get picked up by LA management who just want to take 45% of their earnings and stuff.
Well, you do get like investment groups going to like find like 10 creators, stream them into a house, like TikTok houses. They work because they get to then go bring brand deals in for the entire, bring brand deals in for the type of work they're going to do, and they get those 10 creators to then split that up. Obviously, it's bad for the creator, realistically, because they're not going to make much and they're going to make a lot less and do it on their own.
Well, that's the thing. It's more they get a break, if you know what I mean. Because some of them might, for example, get, say, 10 viewers on Twitch, and it's like, okay, you can either carry on getting 10 viewers on Twitch, maybe get up to 100, or you take this, only get 50% of it, but you get 20,000 views. It's like...
But if you believe in yourself enough, and you can work hard enough to get it, you can always,
Yeah, I mean, I just hope. I don't think they will, but they've slated LA management, which is notably horrible. I just hope that those people don't see it as a chance to get a bit of extra viewers, and they believe in themselves anyway.
Yeah,
and they think, oh, you know what? I'm not giving away this much percentage because it will always end badly as well.
Yeah,
because you give away 50% now, you're like, okay, I'll give you 45% so I can grow.
Yeah.
When I'm that much bigger, I'll now go, hang on a second, you're still earning 45% of mine, and then I'm going to slate you. You're going to look bad. I'm going to look bad, and it's just a clash every time. Look at
the Sidemen. Right, you guys have worked because you got into it as friends. Took a split within yourselves from the get go. If you guys have been approached by an investment group and it was like a business, I don't think you guys would have been still going now.
No, we actually did look at one point for the Sidemen house. We looked at sponsors. Yeah. We were like, it'd be sick if we could get a company to just pay for it. But that again wasn't in a way where we gave away a percentage. It was more, how can we have stuff all over the house? Yeah, because we vlog and do Sidemen videos. It'd just be in the background. We'd never do that kind of thing where it's like, okay, this company owns us.
Yeah.
Because then it loses, you lose the love for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We'd be like, okay, we have to film Monday, we have to film Wednesday, and it's not an idea we want to do.
And it's like that now, but like it's your own decision still. So you're still in creative control of it.
Yeah, if the majority of us wanted to take a week off, we would take a week off because it's the majority. Like,
if not, you just don't. But you work out together, and
and we go, okay, what ideas that would everyone be happy to do? This one, all right, cool.
But groups like the Sidemen, Phase, they do work. So like, if you're looking at, I know Banks is Phase, but you're looking at creating a group then, or a house, and it works. Like, it's proven.
Yeah, Clout Gang did work.
Yeah, it's just you got to do it right. Like, it can obviously fail, like Team 10-esque, but Team 10 worked while it worked.
Yeah,
it didn't when it didn't. So if you feel like you can last it out and have that longevity, then go for it.
Really. It is really mad, like the fact that you can just do that.
Yeah,
but you do have to be big enough that you can do that pull. You know what I mean?
That's what labels are. Labels are just like content houses. You don't live with them.
Yeah.
Any contract like that, it's just, they give you exposure, they give you resources, and you got to do the other side of it. It's just always about whether you think you're worth more than what they give you.
Well, loads of people always say like, oh, would the Sidemen ever make another Sidemen group? Well, I actually had an email that was like, oh, I'm from Egypt. You should make an Egyptian Sidemen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just not how it works with us, though.
Nah,
we could go corporate and we'll go, okay, we're going to hire 7 content creators in Italy.
Yeah.
And we're going to do 7 in Spain. And we're going to make the Spanish Sidemen. We're going to make the Italian Sidemen. But that's just not what it is.
It dilutes a bit then.
Yeah, because ultimately then it would be like, okay, who's the Sidemen? Oh, it's these 25 group of 7 people.
Yeah.
Whereas, and it's not a natural thing.
Yeah.
Like I think we're all firm believers. As much as Clout Gang is it will work. I actually have full faith it will work, and it will be a manufactured group.
Mm-hmm.
I just think our belief and the reason why we've got to where we are is because we believe in the natural group, if you know what I mean. So we couldn't just go, we'll put you and you and you and you together.
Yeah, you might get like a quicker pay. You might get like a quicker payday, or might get like a quicker success. But like longevity and long term, you might have shot yourself in the foot in your foot. Whereas now, you're starting to reap the benefits of long term growth and authenticity that you may not have got if you went that.
This definitely isn't a shot at that because it does work. For example, FaZe did Phase 5, where it is literally we're going to add 5 members in, and it's just a content based thing. So it works. It's just about how your group is formed.
Yeah, for sure.
And you have to stick with that.
Yeah, just got to treat each group as a group.
Yeah, it's more you have to act as you started, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So if you started as a group, got put together, you could start putting groups together. Mm-hmm. But we came together naturally, so we can't start putting groups together and acting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting one.
Clout Gang V2 will be interesting to see.
Yeah.
If you are a content creator, feel free to have a look into that.
Yeah.
You never know. They might move you to LA, put you in a house, and
and fire you 3 years later.
Make you famous and fight.
Take all your money.
What do you want to go on to next?
Well, speaking of clout.
Okay.
I need to shave my balls.
That was terrible.
But it grabbed your attention. And today, guys, the podcast. The podcast is sponsored by Manscaped. Then I got to do the awkward thing where I get the script out.
Okay.
But no, shout out to Manscaped.
This is just such a weird, how you just got that in. It's just so weird.
Sometimes, you can either go for a nice smooth segue, or you can be very abrupt and just get it out there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Catch your attention. But hey, fellas, and I'm not talking to Freezy or Chip. I'm talking to you lot. We are in the thick of winter and storms are brewing. It looks like 1 to 3 inches are in the forecast when you trim that hibernation bush that's taken place in your pants.
If you shave it,
it
looks much bigger.
Yeah, it's true. It's proven scientifically. Luckily, our partners at Manscaped specialize in products to make sure you're walking around town with beautiful snowballs.
Manscaped is here to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience, offering precision-engineered tools for your family jewels.
To be fair, it has been a while since. It is true. Over Christmas, you do kind of
just let it go.
Let it go a little bit. You need that little bit of warmth,
Yeah.
A little bit of Christmas spirit.
Warmth,
A little Christmas jumper. The Lawnmower 3.0 trimmer is the best hygiene tool for the modern man.
Because of their ceramic blade and advanced skin-safe technology, your snags on your snowballs will be reduced. The trimmer is also waterproof, so you can trim in the shower or jacuzzi if you're a savage.
Oh, bro, I want to try that now.
In a jacuzzi?
Yeah, mainly because I want to sit in a jacuzzi.
You can't have the bubbles on, surely.
If you're a savage, you can.
No, man.
Manscaped's performance package. See. Yeah, but that's why you got the light. You got a light on it. It's got a torch.
No, because the bubbles make
Put goggles on and go underneath me. You're not doing it well enough.
How close you get into your balls?
But Manscaped's performance package is the best buy of 2021.
The performance package comes with the new and improved Lawnmower 3.0, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer.
I need that one.
Performance boxer brief and a travel bag.
Have you ever noticed how nasty nose and ear hair is? In fact, 79% of partners polled admitted that long nose hair here is a major turnoff. It is true. It is true.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Might as well use the best tools to do the job.
This bundle also comes with the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and the Crop Reviver Ball Toner. Those 2 things are great. I use them every day.
The Crop Preserver is anti-chafing ball deodorant that will make your balls smell nice and make you feel like your testes, are walking in a winter wonderland.
Oh, rest in peace, Winter Wonderland. The Crop Reviver is a spray-on toner for your balls. It's made with soothing aloe and witch hazel extracts that will make your balls look up at you and say, thanks.
Don't get cold feet this winter.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code What's Good Podcast at manscaped.com.
Do you think they say don't get cold feet this winter because if you shaved it off, the hair would fall on your feet and they'd be warm?
No.
Oh, okay. They also have a ton of other amazing men's hygiene products on their website, from disposable mats for your pubes to foot deodorant.
You know what? I need to get that. I'm going to get one. What? Disposable mat. That's the most annoying part, you know.
Yeah, you shave it and just go.
You gotta get a Hoover. Yeah. And it's awkward. And like, Laura, do not go for a pee right now.
Yeah.
Do not walk into that bathroom. Anyway, call to action. Let's go. 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code What's Good Podcast.
That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code What's Good Podcast. Thanks, Manscaped, for making our winter wieners look so good.
It is true, though. I've never looked so great. Anyway, make sure you click the link in the description. Go and check them out. So many great products, and they are the best in the business, really. Like,
they really are.
Like, if you're going to use anything other than like Manscaped to like shave your balls, then just, you know.
We actually gave Reeve one when he came.
Yeah, and
we promoted it then.
He texts us every day like, bro, thanks to you guys, my balls have never been
better.
better.
He sends me pictures.
I know. I've seen
and
too
as
many.
much as I appreciate, you know, like a nicely shaven area, it's too much, Reeve.
Not for me, actually, Reeve. Keep sending.
Yeah, no, if it was anyone, I'd like them from Reeve. He is perfect.
Yeah, true.
He
is
perfect. So.
If I do want like a dick pic from anyone, I'd actually choose. If I had to get, if everyone in our group was like, oh, you know, you have to get one, I would like choose Reeve.
Yeah,
that's because of Manscaped. So make sure you check it out in the description and drop them, you know, go and get some products.
Well, the other big news this week that I've seen is just to go randomly back.
Yeah,
is Mr. Beast.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So there's a Russian YouTuber,
who
gets hella views.
Yeah, like tens of millions.
Yeah,
per video.
He basically has been stealing Mr. Beast's video ideas and thumbnails.
Yeah,
Mr. Beast only focused on the fact that it's the thumbnails,
but it also is the video idea.
But I guess that's because, as original as Mr. Beast's video ideas are, no idea is that original. Like you see his like last person to put their hand on a car wins the car.
Yeah.
That was like a 1970s like supermarket thing. Like
yeah,
you'd
but
be
at
in
the
a
same
shopping
time,
center that
no one was doing it on that scale, right?
No, but in like a shopping mall, they would do the like. I remember there's an episode of what was it? Was it Fresh Prince? Where they literally have their hand on a car and it's last one to leave wins the car.
Yeah, but
like, it was a thing.
Got you. Yeah,
but he's turned it into a big video.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. I'm saying there's aspects of all videos. in the past,
for sure.
But this guy has literally stolen the video. So that part, I guess, is just you know, everyone steals everyone's videos, you know.
The concept, yeah.
But he's stolen the thumbnail so precisely that he's just photoshopped himself over Mr. Beast.
It's literally like, it's done very well as well. Like you can't like, I mean, what you thought originally they might have actually recreated the thumbnail.
Thought they recreated it because there's a couple times where there's been someone facing away and the back, like their shoulders are different to the shoulders in Mr. Beast. But then I've realized
they just photoshopped that.
They photoshopped like the main 3-4 people instead.
Yeah, so pretty much like, you know, Mr. Beast, go and check his Twitter out. He tweeted it. Yeah, Mr. Beast thumbnail's here, and then the one below.
If we can, we'll have the picture.
Yeah, whack it up on right here. It's just his face is like now this Russian guy's face, you know? Or the car is now orange, but it's like the people touching the car are the Russian guy's friends. And you said he actually like responded to it, right?
So Mr. Beast tweeted it out with 4 examples, and the 4 examples are like identical.
Yeah.
Like they are literally.
And to be fair, Mr. Beast wasn't necessarily like complaining. He was just like, this is what it is. Look at this.
Yeah, I think it's just because Mr. Beast knows obviously how.
Just shocked.
Yeah, I know. I think he knows how necessary a good thumbnail is for a video to go viral.
Yeah, and I'm sure Mr. Beast does like, you know, he probably does encourage people to take his video ideas, you know, and make them creative and do extra, you know, do the ideas as well. But you'd expect it to be in a different way than like,
or at least create your own. Like,
yeah. So see when you did the, you know, he did the credit card with the kid.
Yeah, so
you did that with Talia.
Yeah,
it's still different, but the same concept.
It's still a hand with a card and a person looking shocked, but it's my own.
Yeah, you could have taken that and just photoshopped Talia's face onto the kid.
Yeah,
that's what this guy's doing.
Yeah,
like he actually is like copying the address of Mr. Beast's thumbnail.
Yeah, like if there's something in the background, like the one with the cars, there's a bit of dirt in the top left.
Yeah,
that bit of dirt's still there.
Yeah,
like it's weird. Like the one where it's last to get out the revolving doors.
Yeah,
there's 3 of them, but there's a person in the background.
Yeah,
that person's not even photoshopped. Like it is the same person. Yeah, they're wearing the same socks and shoes. It's the same. Like,
but at the same time, you know, those videos have banged, right? Yeah. You're in Russia thinking, ain't gonna do anything to me. Like, you can't sue me. Different laws over here.
If he does, I'd beat him.
Yeah. Game's the game, mate. But then he responds to it. So his excuse, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain the tweet or?
Well, he says, like he basically says, I don't know how you make the noise, like PFFT, like yeah. He goes, that's just a picture. A picture takes 1 minute. A video takes 4 to 10 hours, minus like without the editing or the idea to come up with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but firstly, don't think you can consider the idea part as time because you've just watched his video.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You can't go, oh, we had to spend 20 hours thinking of this idea.
Yeah,
I just looked at Mr. Beast.
I can't take 50 Cent's album cover, slap it on my album, change his face to my face, and be like, well, it still took me like 19 weeks to create the album, mate. Well, yeah, he still stole my thumbnail.
It is ridiculous, and it's just
it's just that argument, right? That he made as his excuse is the same argument that people make, right? So say JJ's on a song, or say I've done a song, right? And someone says, "Oh, that's not that hard, man." It's like, well, you do it then. You know what I'm saying? If the thumbnail is so insignificant to your video, then make a new one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If the thumbnail takes you 2 minutes to do, and it's such a small part of your video that you're saying is taking like 10 hours, then go make your own thumbnail.
And
why are you
I
copying
guarantee
his?
you it doesn't take 1-2 minutes to completely Photoshop yourselves into that.
No, it's hard. It's difficult. It's probably easier to go and take your own one.
Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking.
And that's what I hate. I saw someone on Twitter, Daft Punk have recently announced that they're breaking up. Well, splitting up. Like, they're not, I don't think they're in a relationship. They might be. Who knows? But someone posted on Twitter, to celebrate them, to celebrate their life, their success, their music. They showed how they sampled One More Time. And they showed the process of them just going through an old sample, splicing the horn instruments, and then playing them back on a keyboard to sound like a certain way. And someone in the reply was like, yeah, that's basic. Anyone can do that. And the reply was like, well, then, yeah, do it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're entitled to do it. If a TikTok's easy to make, if a video is easy to make, if a song is easy to make, then do it. You know what I'm saying? You do it. But if you're not doing it, you can't complain.
I want to find...
I hate that attitude.
I don't know how I even find this guy's channel is the thing.
You have to type it in Russian characters.
That's what I mean. I can't.
Unlucky, mate.
Because I want to find it to see...
Game's the game.
I haven't even looked at his video.
All the videos.
Well, I haven't looked at the fact that, the car one where it's last...
Yeah.
What car is he giving away? Because if it is that car in the thumbnail, for example...
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just take the photo himself?
It's just because he knows it works.
Oh, his YouTube is just A4. Damn. Why is he a piece of paper?
Oh, speaking of A4, I want to buy an A3 scanner.
Yeah, 28 million.
That's a lot of money, though.
28 million subs. Every video, 8.6, 9.3, 10 mil, 13. It is mad.
I do wish I do wish I was more brutal with business and YouTube, where I just firm it. Game's the game, but that's theft at that point. I don't want to steal someone's actual
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's stealing an idea and making it your own.
or doing a trend. People remix songs, people sample the songs. That's part of it, but you do it in a way that you can know, you give credit to and you monetize it for the copyright owner. Versus just jacking it.
Hang on, sorry.
That's all good.
I was just on his channel because I was looking for the car one, and I'm seeing Mr. Beast chose 4. I'm seeing
That's what I was gonna say. Is it every video?
Oh wow. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting to see. I'm trying to find. He's done Tinder.
Mm-hmm. Simon Tinder.
Well, he's done Tinder in real life.
Did you just copy your thumbnail?
Yes.
Jokes, mate. Get scammed.
The first one he didn't copy that much. I'll show you it. That one's not copied. It's very similar. The top one is his first one. It's very similar because it's us lined up with a Tinder board.
And it's almost the same color.
No, the second one is.
Oh, that's actually...
The second one is the same.
I thought that was your thumbnail.
No, that's his.
I thought that was you.
Yeah, it's literally that's actually mad. Yeah. I didn't clock. Yeah, this is outrageous.
Yeah. See, now you've been scammed.
Isn't it?
Your opinion's changed, mate.
Damn. No, I always thought it was outrageous.
No.
Because it is a case of it's not yours. Just make the just make the thumbnail yourself. Yeah. Even if you want to copy the idea,
thumbnail, just take your own photo.
Yeah, because it is at that point that's plagiarism.
Yeah. Well, it's theft. Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is what plagiarism is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out Mr. Beast. Always, innovating.
Speaking of Manscaped before, right? My shaver is broken for my beard.
Damn.
My actual clipper.
What's your point?
Well, it's just my beard's getting out of control. I need to order a new one.
Damn. Well, that was cool.
Yeah. Didn't ask.
Well, we spoke about I was about to say Dunk Paft.
Spoke about Dunk Paft.
We spoke about Daft Punk.
Yeah. There's not really much to say, other than great artist.
Yeah.
Great group.
It's one of the things though where have they done that much recently? They probably have, but I haven't heard it.
Yeah, but no, it's like it's a huge artist, isn't it?
Yeah.
Madonna might not have done something recently, but she's a goat.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where it's like it's a sad day when you've seen Daft Punk.
Do you think like people who aren't English or like say or just speak the English language, so from America or Canada, whatever, do you think like someone in German like hears us say like, "Oh, Madonna's a goat," and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Is
like they've learned
Madonna is
the
goat?
language. And they're like, why do they insult her all the time? Like, keep calling her an animal that we don't like or something like that. But yeah, they've split up. It is weird, isn't it? I always see things like TikToks and stuff, and it's like it'll be a sad day when the last blank.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, this person releases their last song. Yeah. This group split up. This does this. And I guess this leads us to when, you know, Daft Punk has split up, when will the Sidemen split up?
Well, I was thinking this when we were speaking about moving. You know, we're all getting to the age now where, like, you know, people might start to want to like settle down. You know, go and get like we're in London now. Say, you know, people living in apartments, but at some point, people might want to live, you know, out in the suburbs,
out in the sticks.
Yeah, out in the sticks. Get a house, family, dogs, and that. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, in the future, you know, we can't always sit and play clubs all year.
I mean, then you can.
You can.
Then you live.
That was a bad
there.
example.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, you can always be big kids, but at some point you do have to like, we've got families, right? I mean, especially me and Laura. Like me and Laura at a stage now where like we could have a kid any day now.
What? Is she 9 months pregnant?
No, she's not pregnant. Okay. You know, any day within the next year.
Mad.
But you got to look at it like, oh, we got to work on that, you know.
Well, Little Mix recently.
Yeah.
Split up.
I
don't want to say split up because they're still Little Mix.
But they you know, little Mix as the group split up.
Jessie left.
Yeah.
So there's now 3 of them.
Now it's Lit Mix.
Lit Mix. Was she
Not just anything. I just took part out of it actually.
I know.
Doesn't matter which one it is.
Okay.
And in fact, Lit Mix sounds better.
Lit Mix.
Oh, you listen to Little Mix now. Listen to Lit Mix.
Wow.
It's a Lit Mix.
But yeah, they I mean, I don't think Sidemen could ever do that. Sidemen could never really do where one person leaves.
I mean, you think about it, right? I don't want to, you know, make the stands cry, but realistically, you know, if someone in the group was like, "Look, guys, right now, right? Say if someone in the group was like, guys, you know, as much as the success is great, I'm just not feeling it right now. Like, I'm not enjoying YouTube. I'm not enjoying this life. I want to go and just work on something else."
I've had that exact thing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, if someone comes to you, you guys can't say no.
You can't, but I don't know how it would work.
You have to continue.
But like, okay, so for example, Sidemen, business-wise, everyone is an equal shareholder.
Mm-hmm.
So, say I come
apart from me, I own 50%.
Apart from Randolph,
and you own
51. We own 49, so it's 7 each.
Yeah.
Say I come to the Sidemen and I say, I need a break. I don't want to do it for 2 months.
Yeah.
What happens at that point?
At that point, I think you just take a different role in the group, right? You'd like, you know, you'd maybe say I think you still have to
say I'm like, I need a break from like YouTube and whatever. I need to take a step back. I'm going to go traveling for 2 months.
Fly a kite, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to find myself in Cambodia.
Yeah.
What happens at that point?
I think at that point, you know, you just you know.
Because I don't think it's like we filmed a Sidemen video without Josh. We did the hide and seek.
Yeah, but that was you know, him ill. You know. If you're at work, right? If you're at work in the office, you know, you say to your boss like, "Oh, you know, I'm ill for the next 2 months. Got a doctor's note. I have to go." Versus saying, "Oh, I want to go on holiday to LA for 2 months."
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. Like we filmed one video, but he had corona obviously for longer. We couldn't film for 2. The other one, what was the other video? He was in it somehow.
Yeah, it was the calorie challenge.
Yeah, like he filmed at home. You know, Ethan missed one. We did Golden Balls.
Yeah.
Like he missed one. Harry was in Guernsey at one point and he couldn't get back.
Oh yeah, the quiz.
So he filmed the stuff for that. Like we always find a way around it so people don't miss one.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, if you know took a break, you know, you wouldn't be. I think the group would still exist in terms of like the content would be fine. Not saying that, you know, they wouldn't miss you, but you know what I'm saying, that it could exist.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think, but in terms of your involvement, in terms of like, you know, would you then, you know, be entitled to get paid, you know, type of thing for like 2 months?
Well, that's what I mean, because the
Sidemen have to sort of role, I think.
Yeah, because the Sidemen isn't, you know, obviously it earns money.
If it's not like we have to earn,
Yeah, I don't sit there and go like, oh, you didn't do an Insta post promoting the clothing this month. I should get more than him. It's not like that at all. It's literally just that we all know, as long as you're all doing it, it's literally
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
we all just talk.
Yeah,
as long as you talk, it stays.
Say someone came to the group and they were like, "Oh, I'm tired. I need a break. I need to go off for 2 months. I'm not posting on minimum. I'm not doing anything." I think it'd be like, "Okay, yeah, go and do your thing. Everything stays the same. You're just not in the content." Yeah. Whereas if you were like, "I want to leave," what I'm saying? I want to get rid. I imagine you'd have to then. I don't know why I go into too much detail, but it's interesting to think about. Yeah. You'd then have to probably get rid of your shares. That splits in with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
But I think it would be very difficult to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because of the reason, you're all friends, you're all in this group together, but everyone else has got different goals and ambitions, and everyone's at different points in their life. So one person might want to go settle down, or go and travel, or go and do something else. Yeah. But the rest are I want to still work for a few more years. I want to still keep going.
To be fair, I think if I went to the group and said I want 2 months off, I'm not going to be posting on any channels, I think they would actually allow it, because they'd be like, "No, something's up. We have to let it."
Exactly.
If he ain't posting on MM7 Games,
yeah. Whereas if you say I want to break, guys, and you start going how many other channels, it's a bit well, actually,
yeah. Then it's like,
put us off.
He's trying to get himself bigger while we carry the group.
Yeah, and it's just trying to get out of work type thing.
I feel that. Yeah,
because even though you're not saying, "Oh, you need to post a story," like you said a minute ago, there's still responsibilities in the group. Everyone does take it on themselves to make sure everything's going well. So yeah. But then again, it's a friend group, isn't it? It's a friendship group, really. So if someone's feeling down, or if someone's feeling I need a break, then yeah, you do it,
Yeah. I mean, in terms of us, splitting up, like Daft Punk, I don't think is a split up. It's actually an end, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's then they
haven't. Yeah, they're not going to stop being friends. No.
Yeah.
I imagine they'll probably continue to make music, perhaps. But it's they're not going to go to work every day as Daft Punk. They're not going to go do an interview as Daft Punk. They're not going to go and do a tour as Daft Punk.
So I think Sidemen, realistically, everyone has different images. Harry always makes jokes about, I hope they're jokes. He's always like, "What? We're going to be doing this in 3 years?
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I want to be out of it in 2. I don't know, stuff like that. I hope it's jokes, but it might not be. I don't know. But my thing is, I don't see an end, because I used to watch Top Gear, for example. They were 50-year-olds doing joke stuff.
Yeah.
I could see the Sidemen doing that, and it's just bigger scale, less often.
Well, it's just time when you're in. You can look at the next 5 years. And this is why I don't really like. When people are always like, "All right, your goals out for the next 5 years." I do think that's good to keep yourself on track, but I don't like doing it, because I think every day is a new challenge, and every day you get further or closer away from that goal, and you could you could become depressed or anxious by setting yourself a goal that you can't reach, but at the same time you might set a goal that's too low that you don't have to drive for it. So I whether it's bad or not, I like to kind of take every day and try and make sure every day I'm doing the right thing. Yeah. Whereas in that scenario, I remember JJ used to say "Oh, I want to retire when I'm 25," but then now he's 25 or beyond that.
Yeah,
he's continued to grow.
I think he used to be 24.
Yeah,
23. Yeah. He used to say, "I want to retire by then and just kind of chill."
Yeah.
But at that point, I don't think he wanted to be a number 1 selling artist, boxer.
Yeah, things change. Your ambitions change. Your goals change. Your expectations change. Your interests change. So it's we enjoy making content.
Yeah.
I enjoy opening packs of cards at 26, so I'm going to continue doing it,
Yeah, in terms of Sidemen, I don't think you can even... it's like saying, okay, when the Little Mix, when are they going to split up? When's the next one going to leave? You don't know.
You'll never be... Spice Girls, got back together and did a tour. Yeah. So, I don't think Sidemen will ever stop because of no one wants to create content anymore.
Yeah.
I think it just may stop because you never know. It's up to each person, right?
Yeah, true.
End of the day,
true.
No one's forcing each other to do it.
When will the What's Good podcast stop?
I mean, in terms of content, this is this is something that you can never end, really, right?
I think the only way this will end realistically is if one of us moves. If you move to Nottingham, yeah, you could come down and film. Yeah. But I think it would become a chore.
Still do it on Discord.
We could, but we don't. That's for me, that's taking a step back.
Oh, it would be, yeah. It would definitely taking a step back, but then again, it's in terms of how difficult it is to do. It's just a good part of a chat.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, if I moved away, I'd rather do this than not do it. Because then I won't even, I'll speak to you less. You know what I mean? I'd rather, even if you don't film it, just call you up for a chat.
Yeah. So you want to have an hour and a half chat next week?
Yeah. And stuff like this is good though, because I mean, especially during COVID, I've not really spoken to JJ as much as I would do. In the group I have, in the WhatsApp groups, or whatever, or if we're together. But obviously we used to go on tour all the time. I mean, I'd be at the house all the time, right, doing some JJ, and it's not like we're more. We were friends more then, or less friends now. It's just that it changes. So like us doing the podcast, we end up chatting more often.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't see you if we didn't do this.
Yeah.
So that's why I enjoy it. Same with Sidemen.
It's definitely brought us closer.
It's brought us closer. I mean, I imagine the group wouldn't be as strong as it is now if you didn't have Sidemen. Even the troops.
Sure, yeah,
even we wouldn't be, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Well, I mean, that's all I'm I've got today, to be honest. We'll leave it at that.
Isn't it crazy how I've done this entire podcast in German?
What?
Yeah, but you don't know because my German is so fluent that you just accepted it.
There's no way that it makes sense.
You said speak German, and I've done that the entire podcast, and everyone at home.
But I don't speak German, so how?
No, you did. You got like an A-star in German, and so did all the audience.
Never done German.
You've been bamboozled, mate.
That made no sense.
I know.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure you check out Manscaped in the description down below. As we said, we'll try and get a guest for next week, and hopefully in a few weeks we'll have a new backdrop and stuff.
Yeah,
and it should all be sick.
I hope we like it.
I'm
the
really
prototype that you got. It looks good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it translates.
Then need cable management as well.
Yeah, that cable was like annoying last week.
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you guys.
See
you next week.
Yep.
Peace.